Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 21 of Beldania. And we have a new overlay. Isn't that exciting? Isn't it cool? And isn't it cute? It almost all works. I broke Josh's face.
Oh,
That's
no.
okay, I'm fixing it. Beautiful. Don't worry, I've done it in real life a couple of times, but I haven't been arrested for it yet. Regardless, welcome along to episode 21. Today I have playing with me, Joe.
Ooh, that's me first. Just lots of stomping happens in my house. Anyway, I'm Joe. I play Hennick Littlefield, the halfling farmer and bard.
I have Bruno.
Hey guys, I'm playing Natasha, Life Cleric, Shepherd Druid, and now the Mounted Limited Edition is available.
I hope you read the rules I sent you. I have Josh.
I'm Josh. I will be playing Sebastian Beaumont today, who is a human 10-cat abjuration wizard.
I have Rico.
Hey, I'm Rico. I'm playing Torrin Goldenbrand, the Gold Dragonborn Paladin.
He no longer has a subclass. And I have Jamal.
Hey guys, Jamal here. Going to be playing Kiavo Duskmane, Leonin Order of the Scribes Wizard.
Sure. And so, if you remember last session, we had a little bit of a rough time. It wasn't all fun and games. We discovered there are assassins upon the road to Cormin, where you hoped to get to an outpost, requisition some guards to help the grandfather, Gandaris, back to his... I've not got my notebook open. Back to Lorwallen to help in diplomatic matters before sending yourselves, yes, before going to Veralia to investigate the meaning of where this magic came from. However, you discover that there is a relay of assassins on the road. There are at least 14. We don't know if there's any more, but there were quite a lot of letters, so we assume there were actually 14. But there may be a couple more of assassin posts on outposts along this road. And as the great heroes that our party have somehow become over time from their long-lost sad roots, we have, they decided that they were going to continue on the road and clear it out for all those other poor souls who keep getting assassinated. And, you know, perhaps collect some XP on the way or something. Tis the hope. However, we're not going to begin with where we are, but in fact, where we were. And we're going to come to Mr. Torrin Goldenbrand. Because last session, you may remember, I said, Torrin finds a horse and we'll roleplay that next session. So, let's come to that moment. Torrin, as we left the city of Lorwallen, you were a short way. This is gonna bug, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Should have thought about that, shouldn't I? As you left the city of... Wow, the fields. I've just taken us to Dead Town. Nightmares. There we go. As we left the city of Lorwallen, weird repeating moment of both voice and music. I've got there. A little way out on the trail. Obviously, you'd been experimenting with some of your new given powers. And you were reminded of your grandfather, who, during his times, when going between arenas and different towns, he often rode a very intelligent steed trained to bear a dragonborn upon its back. And you'd heard some of your family, sort of in your family books, you'd read something of this ability to be able to call a mount to you. And so tell me, as you leave Lorwallen, how does that look?
How does the mount look?
No, well, sure, how does the mount look, but also,
how does it look?
how did you call it?
How do I summon this thing?
Yeah.
So I think basically Torrin would be trippy. Torrin would be pondering back on his memories. You see like the wheel turning very slowly in the big lug's head. And he remembers that basically it had been said that any Goldenbrand set out on a heroic deed that required assistance, the great steed Tamarind would come to to help them see them through their monumentous task. And so I think that he would remember exactly what to do and sort of put his hands in his mouth and let out a sharp whistle, and seemingly out of thin air, this huge, enormous warhorse sort of materializes sort of around the party and rides up to, or trots up to the group and acknowledges them. And Torna would sort of say, Tamarind! Oh, it's good to see you, old friend. It's been quite a long time. And he'll basically explain to you that this was, in fact, the horse that his grandfather rode and his forefathers before him, and that he was a boon, a blessing from Bahamut himself.
Oh, I love it. And how does he look?
He's enormous warhorse. Basically, he's got sort of like a tan golden coat. It's almost shimmering like metal, and like a long platinum blonde mane and tail with some feathering around its
Nice.
hooves, basically. Yeah.
Cool. Mechanically, it is immune to your breath. Just to make sure that you're aware. I think
Yeah.
that would make sense in this situation. But
And
other than that-
I'd imagine that it understood Draconic, maybe.
oh, very much so. Yeah, you can speak to it in Draconic.
Or
been
English.
trained
Or
by-
common.
English, yeah, I love that. We'll
Yeah.
speak to it in English.
Good old English.
Yeah, I think most of your party speak English. Well, you know, perhaps Henrik is learned in Gaelic. But yeah. So with this, as this flashback disappears, we return to the current moment, when in fact it is fairly late in the evening. The sun has set. It's sort of 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And you guys find yourselves sat around the campfire. You've had a long day. It's obviously been tough. Some of you are quite wounded. As you sit around the campfire, I'll hand over to you.
I will approach Torin and say, Torin, you've been awfully quiet lately.
Yes, you see, Natasha, I've been something I've been off a little bit, you could say. My mind has been elsewhere, on a beautiful island, bearing fruits of the land and resting in the salt water and the hot springs to reinvigorate my life force.
Well, it's good to see that your mind is back from the hot springs.
Yes, figuratively.
Either way, I just thought you should have this. And I'll hand him the Ring of Shielding.
Torn will look at it and sort of say, Natasha, this is too much. I shall
No,
wear
it's
it in
just
your
a
honor.
ring.
And I'll stick her on the old finger on the left hand.
And then she'll go back to listening to the conversations of the animals. Like she's crazy.
She can talk with Tamarind for sure. He's like an intelligible beast, so.
Maybe later.
Sebastian currently is sat there with his nose just deep in his abjuration book, and he's just kind of like scanning over different things that legendary abjuration wizards have done in the past, and yeah, it's just very quiet.
What's Cavo doing?
Pretty much the same. Lost deep in a book. Probably on spellcasting as well, of some form.
You're telling me the two of you pulled up the campsite with like 8 HP between you, and we're like, let's read a book.
It's how they like to unwind, right?
Yeah, of course, I've been reading a book
I
that
think you're bandaging wounds, begging Natasha
I mean-
to help you with the left lung that's hanging out of your hip.
I mean, sure, but once we were
Yeah.
bandaged
Yeah, no,
up
it's
and
fair to
worse
say you
to
guys
deal
have
with.
you guys have already, had that sort of short rest
Yeah,
moment.
I
and you
mean,
have,
Yeah.
Duration's all about protecting myself, so of course I'm gonna be reading it.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be chilling and having a conversation around a campfire whilst one person's still got half their guts hanging out, quite frankly. So, you know.
Natasha did some excellent battle medicine, and then between the
Yeah.
lot of you and some hand laying on and some binding of wounds and such, and perhaps a good hearty meal, you all will have eventually been okay enough to be able to be resting. What's Hennick doing while these two are reading?
Well, especially because they're not being practical, he's being extremely practical, going around and without any complaint, of course, setting up everything while everyone else is just reading or whatever. He will make, even though he's been sort of so far since leaving the big town, focused on just like making him a salad or whatever I said last week because it was fresh. Because of the sort of the exertion and the wounds and stuff, he's feeling very stewy. We need a stew around the campfire to make people feel better. And in addition, he is taking good care of the not to be overshadowed black radish and giving him an apple, and then
Give me
going
an
over and
animal handling check as you do that.
yeah, sure, and then
Black
let's
radish,
see
the
here.
OG.
Oh, not so great. Well, 15 because I have a good bonus.
Yeah, no. You check Black Radish's hooves, and you notice that there's a little stone in one of his hooves, and sort of as these fine, proud war horses are prancing around a little bit over there, Black Radish is very patient and quiet and waits for you to remove the stone and sort of nuzzles up against you. He's very happy with sort of the life he's leading and the way he's being treated. And once you remove the stone, he's in perfectly good health and is ready for more to travel down the road.
Yeah, and I will just sort of say to him now, we've got, you're not to be thought too little of, but of course, we gotta treat these others as nice as well. Let's see what they like, and I'll go up to the others, and particularly to Tamarind, who is sort of like semi-magical to me, trying to find out does he even want an apple, and that sort of thing.
Far be it from me to speak for Tamarind, but I'm pretty sure that horses and apples are a match made in heaven, and therefore, even if the horse is being called from the plains of the Celestial, an apple is much appreciated.
Now, don't get used to it. It's going to be just grass on the road.
With that in mind, you guys are able to make camp, and the stew sort of revitalizes you, make you feel sort of warm and ready for the road. And you guys can take a long rest. The following morning, Natasha, are you immediately starting with a cast of aid, as per usual?
No, she doesn't usually cast aid in the morning.
Oh, right. Sorry, no,
It's-
wrong campaign, you're right.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, maybe.
I mean, you can, but we'll get to that. But it is fair to say Hennick will make breakfast. So
Indeed.
let's go ahead and actually remind me. I think I have a note from last session that I didn't give you. Did you get a point in cooking last session? I don't think I actually gave it to you.
I don't think so. I think we cut feats.
Yes, so I should have given you a point in cooking, which actually does nothing mechanically on your end, but it does do something mechanically on mine. So you should now have a +4 to cooking. But if you want to go ahead and give me a cooking check.
+7.
No, okay, so it's
So
plus. You have a skill of 4.
on top of my wisdom or
You have
something.
you have a skill of 4. Mechanically, that just means that you're proficient. But it also means that I add certain numbers on my end when you do rolls. So if you want to go ahead and give me a cooking check.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a 22. I think we still have some unbroken eggs from town.
guidance.
And make a nice proper breakfast.
Yeah. And with Natasha at your
Guidance?
yep, you can add the
Sure,
add the
hold
guidance, and with Natasha at your side as she's sort of helping you with the cooking, sort of eggs in different ways, I guess, depending on people's preferences. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
No.
Oh no,
Panic just scrambles for everybody.
I see. Right, okay. You'll
what
get the eggs you get.
and that's no one's special.
Good. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
So it's a 25 total. D8. So let's see here.
Roll me a cooking check. Roll me a d4. Now roll me a d8.
That's a 4.
Okay, and the big difference is mechanically you're adding a 6 now instead of a 4. So that is 10 to your max HP modifiers today, guys. This breakfast is
Wonderful.
good. Breakfast
And while
is
you're in
good.
that box, if you want to go ahead and add, well, how much is my?
Inspirational leader.
Yeah, well, all your feats is now 10 temp HP in addition there. As Hennick will sort of talk about, this was a bit of a difficult day yesterday. We know there's many more of these on the road, but that only means how many more people are suffering under this, and I think we ought to see what we can do to take care of it, and I'm sure we can handle it.
Here.
I'm feeling terrible because I've got you guys to make these rolls today, but actually you're going to need them tomorrow. So we're just going to preserve your sheets. There is going to be another long rest. Just ignore it.
Okay. Well,
and-
on that note, Natasha was also going to aid Kiavo, myself, and Torin.
So Kiavo, Torin, and Natasha can add an extra 5 to their max HP, not their temp HP modifier.
Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Extra 5 to their temp HP.
Max
No, to the
HP
max.
modifier.
Max.
So your max HP modifier should be 15, and your temp HP should be how much? Sorry, Joe.
Oh, okay.
10, right?
10.
10, yeah.
Who's getting the 5? Who's getting the +5?
You.
Me, you, and Kiavo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my word, that's a lot of HP.
Yeah, so it's 15 HP and 10 temp HP being given out, so it's really a big buffer. And then realistically, what's going to happen is you're going to walk down the road, nothing's going to happen, and you're going to take a good nap. So we'll just keep those rolls there. It's not true, actually. You do come across 2 bands of assassins as you travel upon the road. Sorry, go on, Josh.
I was gonna cast Mage Armor before we left camp.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Both of you. You can roll me a D4, Jamel. And Josh, you're up to a D12, I think. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, D12. Yeah.
That'd be a 1.
Your mage armor will last 5 hours. It falls off about halfway through the first fight on the road.
That's 10 for me.
Okay, so you're now up to 22 hours of mage armor. So almost a whole day. In fact, one more day. So actually, the following day, you can roll me another d12, and then that'll be it. You'll stop rolling, which is great. However, you guys do come across... oh, this is... My mouse cursor's got... Please come back. What are you playing me? Where's this music coming from? I'm sure I didn't ask for that. Where was I?
Did it? Right, okay, I need to.
Try this again. Thank you. What I was trying to say is, as you travelled down the road, you did come across 2 bands of assassins. In the first case, there were a couple of archers high upon a bluff that shot down, but Natasha was able to catch them in a shield. And quickly, Torin made his way up on his new warhorse, and as he knocked them down the hillside, the rest of the party were able to clean them up on the ground before they could get too close to anybody, and they exploded out. You were able to find very little on them, but you did find 1 potion of healing, regular. Which you may pick up and put on whoever you want. A little further down the road, you actually managed to surprise some assassins. And as you looked down from the corner that you'd come from, they were obviously expecting to be people from the other way. They weren't expecting to be caught unawares from here, because you've taken out all the posts leading up to them, right? And as you looked down, I think it's fair to say you guys will probably decide to take them out, even though it's a bit brutal for you guys. It's still like, they're assassins, right? And they're quite clearly assassins. Would we decide to take them out, or would you try and skirt... When you wouldn't skirt around them and leave them to somebody else, would you?
No, I don't think that would be something.
So perhaps you try and sort of knock as many of them out as possible. Go for a non-lethal approach. However, unfortunately for you guys, as soon as you get them to the point of where they're about to be captured, Kiavo swiftly notices that all these bracelets are going to go off at the same time. You guys make a wild dash for it, and an explosion occurs, which is quite vile, as sort of 5 of them all at the same time just dissolve into acid.
Yikes.
Over this time, Sebastian, you've been playing with the 1 bracelet that you guys managed to retrieve that didn't go off. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, and then tell me a little bit about what you're doing with it.
That is a dirty 20. And what I'm doing with the bracelet is basically seeing if I can rig it with some elemental magic and then make it like a grenade, so I can like activate and then throw it. Or if I can't, try and like put something else in it, like some smoke, and then you can like throw it into a group of enemies. Something. Yeah. I'm
You
just
will
trying to-
notice straight away that it doesn't actually contain any acid. That is a magic spell it's producing. Go ahead and give me, what was your Arcana check?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20, sorry, you did say that. Yeah, you sort of realize that one could use this as a grenade if they were the one that made it. But it is attuned to a specific wizard, not to the wearer. This wizard is a long way away, but you can't help but feel a slight sense of familiarity to the magic. You recognize the touch of this magic from somewhere. It's not Kiavo.
After realizing that, Sebastian very quickly becomes bored of it and will just throw it in the nearby bush.
I think it's fair to say Kiavo might retrieve it from said nearby bush, and he will instead take over the studying of it. Kiavo, you also recognize this to have the touch of a mage that you perhaps have seen? Well, like you've seen their magic. You might not have seen them personally, but you've seen the touch of their magic. One thing you know is for a mage to have managed to set up all of these, they're all attuned to the same mage. There's some strength there. There's some power.
Oh, yeah.
Also, they seem to have an automatic trigger as well as a magical trigger, so a lot of the time, the wizard at the other end has triggered it for you guys, right? He's set it off, if you like. But they do also have an automatic trigger, which is when a person is close to death.
Right. Okay. On realizing this, I kind of realised that we'd be a little bit more careful about how we do certain things in this moment. I made some potions not too long ago.
Uh-huh.
So I'll distribute out some more potions of healing. I meant to actually do this last time round, but in the break and such. But a potion of healing to Natasha, Henrik, and Sebastian each.
That's a regular potion of healing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just I know it's not much,
No.
but it's something.
Makes sense.
It might help.
Cool. But after this and this horrible explosion, sort of, I think it's fair to say that Natasha, maybe, it was yourself who you were saying was definitely going for the non-lethal approach, right? How do you think she would feel after witnessing that, even though you guys tried to go non-lethal and knock them out, the bracelets killed them?
I'm feeling pretty bad, to be honest. Like, I think after the last ones that all died and these ones that all died, Natasha's at a bit of a point where she doesn't want to keep going anymore.
Did she say anything about this?
No, she's probably like just sitting in her horse, really quiet. I mean, doesn't really change how she usually is. But she's definitely got a defeated attitude to her right now. So she's just riding along.
Okay. We'll do notice that Natasha's feeling a little morose. I wonder, is anybody else feeling a bit shaken by the fact that you guys couldn't even choose not to kill these? I just see Josh.
I think.
Go
ahead, Cavo.
Jimmo. Oh.
I would be, were it not for these people being assassins at this point. It's more so just resigned to accept that this is just how it has to be.
Kill or be killed. It's a war.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Torin is in the same boat as Cavo for sure. It's better to, I mean, like the greater good, right?
Mhm.
Evil must exist for good to shine through.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that makes this a little harsh is that a couple of times you can sort of see the fear in the assassin's eyes. as the bracelet's going off. It is evil, and it does need to be eradicated, but it's not necessarily them.
It definitely makes Torin want to find out who's put these enchantments on these bracers, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Nevertheless, you guys rest up that evening. The following day, you're sort of coming around a bend in the road. I'm actually going to just give Josh a second. So, I don't know. The following day, you wake up in the morning, and Henrik cooks a beautiful scrambled egg, and you have a chance to chat before heading out on the road.
Natasha will be in bed for this. She hasn't gotten up yet.
Well, then, me finally getting my shit together and saying anything encouraging isn't going to do very much good. if she's in bed.
I mean, she will get up
For
eventually.
inspiring leader, I mean.
No, she will get up eventually.
Like, she's
her attitude.
awake, she just doesn't want to leave bed.
I think that Torin would probably bring her over, like, a plate of food, basically. Sort of sit down with her, place it in her lap, and say, Natasha, you must eat. How else are we going to, fuel our bodies for the day's work ahead?
She'll eat some of it.
Is everything all right?
Just want to say that mechanically, you're in a small campsite. Everyone can hear this conversation. Carry on.
Yeah. Totally.
It's just adventuring isn't exactly what I expected.
Well, normally things aren't generally as one expects them to be.
Natasha, I think it's perfectly reasonable to think of things in the way, as though you were in your ordinary life that you might have been in. What would you have been doing right now if you hadn't been adventuring?
Probably serving some drinks.
And what if your mother came out from the back of the bar and said, sorry, there's no drinks for the people today because something has gotten into one of the barrels downstairs. What'd you do about that? Some sort of vermin.
I would capture it and release it into the wild.
Well, I can tell you that some of the things we get over in the farm, they don't go quietly. They writhe and they try to bite you, and I know you've been willing to fight back when that happens. I understand this is a little different, but sometimes that just the whole process of removing them. Say it was a nest of wasps. It got into the back of the inn, and there's not going to be much of a way to remove them without destroying their whole nest, probably many of them, and even if you get it out safely, I can tell you from experience, a lot of times that disruption stresses them out, and they all don't make it anyhow. It's not pleasant. I raise things to not only for them to live, but mostly plants, of course, but got black radish and so on, but also for the people who eat them to live, just as you want to feed people and deliver babies and so on. And sometimes you have to do what needs to be done, and then just the consequences are unpleasant. We're not
Nick,
causing these things.
What are you talking about? These are people, these aren't vermin. It's like I don't recognize you anymore.
Well, I do think there's a difference, but there is an equivalent difference. He wouldn't say equivalent, I can't think of a better word. A dumber word. There is a similar...
Same, but
it's
different.
on balance, yeah, in the harm that they cause. Right? So if some pest is killing a stalk of corn, right? Okay, so that pest can be handled because it's just a pest. It's just vermin. But if it's a person killing whole people, I do feel bad for them, and we've tried what we can. But you have to face, I don't know, I don't want to put myself above anybody, as you know, but you also have to face reality. I think that's a big part of it. And
yes, Natasha,
what
these men
happens
have these men have chosen their lives, and the lives that they choose to lead has consequences.
And even if they haven't, what happens if we go home along this road?
But
Tens, maybe hundreds of men shall die.
we haven't tried all that we can. Every time there's a sword, we just go in and we fight it with another sword, and we want to stop this war, but from the looks of it, we're just contributing to it.
Well, I mean, we are on a diplomatic mission.
Are we? That's 10 people dead in 2 days.
Well, Natasha, we had to defend ourselves. Otherwise, there would have been 5 people dead,
Did we?
us
We
included.
caught up to those assassins. They weren't even expecting us, and they all just died. Like,
What should
Well, they
we
didn't
have
just
done?
die. We knocked them out, and then their boss or whatever exploded them.
Yes, perhaps you should place your rage in whoever's controlling these ruffians.
I'm not angry at any of you.
Natasha, what could we have done?
I don't know, just not that.
Well, next time you get an answer, let me know. And then Sebastian will just go back to reading his book.
After a
Okay.
while, sorry,
Yeah, she'll
go
stay in
on.
bed for a little bit longer, but eventually she'll get back up.
After a while,
Probably.
you begin to make your way along the road, along the train. And all of a sudden, there is, on the path, a very loud bang. And a small bit of earth sort of erupts outwards. This happens right under the front left wheel of the wagon. The black radish is pulling. Immediately, an animal handling check from Henrik, please. And I think it's fair to say, Chiavo and Natasha, your mounts will sort of rear to the side, but nothing more.
I think I rolled a 1 twice, so it made me keep the roll. I'm not sure what happened there.
You rolled a nat 1. No, you rolled a 1 and it re-rolled for an 8. Yep,
Yeah.
so it comes up.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
because my animal handling is +7, so that would still be a 1. I think I rolled a second 1.
okay, I only
I don't
see a
know.
15 in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's it. They're just out of order on my screen.
Right, yeah, okay. So, I see a 15 in chat. Immediately, you are able to sort of grab, sorry, that's a little loud. You're able to sort of grab, Black Radish and sort of reel him in to make him feel a little safe. But immediately you notice that one of the wheels on the wagon is completely shot to bits. But, what is more frightening is you hear up upon the cliff to your right, somebody say, I thought you said it would be an explosion. That wasn't much of an explosion. I'll show you an explosion. And then you start to hear the casting of a spell coming from somewhere to the right.
I'm gonna stand in front of everyone. I'm gonna summon my absorption shield in front of us all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the casting time on that, Josh? It's an action, right?
I hope so. It is, yes.
Okay, so in that case, as you begin to cast, and they begin to cast, I am actually going to ask you to roll initiative, please.
I just wanted to mention, Torin would likely scream, "Spread out!"
Yeah.
before it.
I'm just missing Sebastian's initiative. Oh, there we go. Okay. So at this moment, as the sort of guy at the top starts casting, there was no damage done apart from to the wagon wheel, by the way. Oh god, I'd love a wagon wheel right now. They're great chocolate bars. Anyway, back to the point. Apart from the wagon wheel, nothing has taken any severe damage. But you do, as I hear this casting going up from up top. Sebastian, as you begin to cast, an arrow is shot at you from actually up here. I don't know if you guys can see. You can't, right? You can't see that guy.
I can see the ping, but I can't see the guy.
Okay. So that means something. It means... Sebastian, that is a 25 to hit you, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is a critical. So that's 13 piercing damage. A con save, please.
Okay, I'm gonna use a reaction for my spellbook to reduce some of that.
Okay, well wait till you've got the whole number.
Okay, sorry.
So that's 45 damage.
Con save was an 18.
Okay. So first of all, is your absorption ward concentration?
No,
Oh.
I don't believe so.
You know, it
No.
isn't, is it? Okay, cool. The shot came from up this direction, so it's 45 damage overall, I think we said. Yeah, 45 damage. Obviously, your absorption shield would have taken some of that, right? I'm waiting for you to tell me how much you're reducing.
I'm taking 23 damage.
I'm taking 23. Okay, how are you reducing this? Remind me.
So my spellbook is a 1d6. I rolled a 6,
Okay.
and my arcane ward is 16.
And it's now down, correct?
It's now down.
Okay, cool. But Sebastian, you
Well,
now
kind of. Do I get hit before my?
you got hit before that spell got off. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go back up.
Yeah. Well, it is now your turn. And indeed, it will come back up as you. Well, no, it isn't your turn, but it will be your turn in a minute. The second shot is going to go out at Natasha. Natasha, that's a 20 to hit you, dirty.
That hits.
Okay. So that will also be a crit. Con save, please. Okay, that's 34 damage. And you have the poisoned condition until the end of your next turn. Sorry, Rico, you said?
I was just gonna say everyone within Torin's range gets +4 to their their saves.
Yeah, unfortunately that is still a fail. Is it 4 or 5?
It's 4, I believe.
It's your
my
charisma modifier. Yeah, right, okay, yeah. However, that does conclude the assassin's turn up the top. And he does now move. I think that'll move him into vision. Do you see him? Guys?
No.
Yeah, I can see a
okay,
sliver
cool.
of him.
I'll move in there. Sebastian, you're up, and obviously the first thing that happens is your action completes. The absorbing ward comes up, and if that triggers anything for you, then it'll trigger. Yes?
So yeah. So does that take my turn?
No, that takes your action. You've got a bonus action movement speed. If you remember, Rico, Torin did scream out for you to spread out.
Sure. But then what would be the point of standing behind my wall?
Well, indeed. Maybe you don't want to spread out. Any
Yeah, I
bonus
guess
action?
I'll just stay.
Yeah,
in.
no, you can definitely choose to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn then.
Cool. A fireball comes launching down at you guys. My goodness knows where it's gone, though. We have a fireball? Yes, we do. Okay, great. However, as it comes down, it lands sort of the other side of your absorption ward. Your absorption ward, it can't make a save, obviously, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I need to open this and go 8d6.
That is a sick effect.
It's 28 fire damage. But it will mean that nobody takes the damage. Only your absorption ward takes the damage.
Nice.
Does that take your ward out?
How much damage was that?
28. Fire.
28. Yes, it does, but I'll use my reaction to waste one of my spell slots to give it back 10. What?
Does it need to be up for you to do that?
Oh, true. Like if it knocked it out.
It disappears unless the caster expends a spell slot as a reaction to restore its hit points.
Great. Yep, I see that. So yes, as a reaction, you can indeed restore its hit points. So it will come back to 8, correct?
Nasty.
No, I think it goes to 0, and then I use a spell slot to.
Oh, an interesting view of it. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Give it 10. I like that. That's cute. And you just hear a sort of, goodness, what happened? Something blocked my magic. And then bear with me a second. I've got to find this dude. He's hiding. Here we go. You should now be able to see him, maybe? No, you can't see him, but he can see you, right? Can you guys see up the cliffs? You can't see much, can you?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool.
No.
That's good. That's what we want from life. I've really got to put this in the right place. I keep losing where my encounter builder is. However, Natasha, you're up.
I think she's gonna shout, "Why are you doing this?"
You get no response at all.
Fine. I will cast. So where did the guy shout from? Because obviously I can see him on the map.
Up top.
Like, oh, there.
Somewhere up there, yeah. I mean, higher up. But yeah, there's no point. Oh, yeah, whoever's pinging that is actually pinging correctly. It is from up there. I didn't realize you guys could see the pings behind walls. So
Okay,
yeah,
so-
up there.
It's only me and Sebastian who's taken damage, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud on us.
Okay. Do you have an asset for that, or?
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if that's the clever thing to do. Sorry, I'm a bit lost. I am just gonna heal myself to make this make my round go a bit faster with a level 1 cure wounds.
Okay, no bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just a bit lost and I don't want to take up too much time.
It's okay, take a second. I'm currently making you a fog cloud token, so I'm kind of okay with you taking a moment.
I won't cast it, but obviously maybe for next time. Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna put out a spirit totem.
Okay.
So you guys see a unicorn crawl out from, like a unicorn leap out of the bushes, and that's my spirit totem.
God damn.
As my bonus action, which means that I believe everybody gets to heal 2 hit points whenever I cast a healing spell.
That is correct. I'm gonna put it down as a defender, like just so we remember it
Yeah.
exists. But yes, it's there, over there, looking pretty.
So yeah,
Cool.
I heal for 15. Everybody else heal for 2.
Fantastic. Hennick, you're up.
This cart, I was just looking close at the picture we've been using, but I don't know how representative that is. Is it a 2-wheeled cart?
I had
four-wheeled
it
cart
down as a
completely out of
four-wheeled.
commission?
I had it down as a four-wheeled cart.
I actually have a
So
question.
Can
though.
it still move?
No. It's really the wheel sort of obliterated. It's sort of leant down on one side. The
I have a
axle
quick
was in the
question,
road.
though.
Yep, go on. Troy.
Is the cart that we're using right now the original cart from Hennick's old cart, or is it the new? Is it that one that we found, like the mini version that blows up to a large version of like a? Didn't we receive some sort of item like that?
Yeah, there was a miniature carriage, which
Yes.
you could blow up and back. But no, I think you were using a standard cart
Okay.
at this point.
Gotcha.
But yes, no, just to confirm that, Joe. I think it's four-wheeled, but it's up to you. Really, it's your cart. But either way, sort of the axle's almost dug into the road, so it's really pretty fucked.
Well, then I will use whatever I need to unstrap Black Radish and slap him and send him backward.
I love that.
I don't want him stuck there.
Okay. So mechanically, we have a cart next to you guys.
Right.
I will grab a thing and put it there. I don't know what I don't know. I nearly grabbed weather. That's not going to help anyone. I grab some rain. Love that. And I'll just put something so that the only thing is like you can technically use the card as cover. So that's why I want to make sure there is something down there. But I think it's great that you've got actual Black Radish out the way. So we have a crate here. That'll do. Oh, there's somebody's drawn a beautiful box, which the crate is now perfectly fit in. That's confusing. Well, whoever has drawn a box, can you undraw a box? Thanks. So I can't grab my box. So yeah, the wagon's still there. Black Radish sort of runs off back into the trees.
Sure.
Chiavo, it's
what
fair
did
to
that
say that
cost
your
you?
mount is like maneuvering around. I think that's just an object interaction, right?
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
fine. I
I
know
mean-
unstrapping a thing could be kind of difficult, but that's all right.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that like you probably haven't sort of unbuckled everything. You probably just cut him loose, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah.
yeah.
If I think we can fix it later. Anyway, let's see here then.
So currently,
I
you
only-
mechanically you
yeah,
can
I
see
can
a
only
creature
see
up
the one
there,
guy.
but you can
Yeah, I know, he's
hear
only-
a creature up the top.
Right, but I don't know that I can do anything too much about him. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, but maybe I can't see him then if I'm behind these. Well, they're not mechanical trees, apparently. Anyway, I'm close enough. I'm going to start by trying to pull shove him, not shove him towards me. Pull him down off of the rock.
I love
he's
that.
on.
Oh, nice.
So strength save.
I had prepared for this scenario. It's an 11.
That's a fail. So he's pulled 5 feet.
Okay,
toward
go
me.
ahead and roll me a 2d6, please, as he's just fallen 15 foot off a rock. He lands very awkwardly, and one thing you note is that his sword belt sort of lands to the side underneath him.
Okay, it's just 6.
6 damage, lovely. Okay, he doesn't like that at all. He's very not happy. He's got a- Oof! And he is prone.
Oh, but prone makes it bad. Let's see.
He can be prone on the way down. It's fair to say he would definitely be prone when you've pulled him off a rock, I'm afraid.
Yes, of course. But that means I can't easily throw another rock at him.
I mean, yeah, you could throw it at...
I'm just gonna vicious mockery him.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
I love that.
Nice place you chose to hide up there. Didn't work out too well for you, did it?
11.
Okay, so that's 4 psychic damage, or rather, it should be. I clicked on the wrong spot. It should be 2 of those now, right?
Yeah. Do you want to roll me another d4?
Yeah. So 7
Nice.
psychic damage total.
I mean, obviously, Hennick doesn't know this, but mechanically, giving disadvantage to a rogue is pretty sick. So, probably better than
Yeah,
throwing a
yeah.
rock, realistically.
Sure.
That's your bonus action. You're staying behind Sebastian's ward. Oh, no, you've moved. Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah,
That tree gives not even partial cover, by the way. It's like,
Sure.
it's a long, thin trunk with like some wispy leaves at the top. If it doesn't
Well,
give cover dynamic
I can get back
lighting
to
wise,
here so that
Yeah.
theoretically I'm in line, but they're up high, so I don't think it's gonna matter. But whatever. Right.
it blocked a fireball. Torrin, you're up.
Is that a person behind Joe or behind Hennick right now?
No, it's a unicorn totem.
Oh, that's the unicorn.
Done by... Yeah, I couldn't find a unicorn. I'm sure I have one somewhere. I'll find a unicorn, but yes, it's a unicorn totem. Oh, I knew I had a unicorn. Here we go.
Gotcha. Oh, amazing. And how high is this sort of rock face in front of us?
Approximately 15, maybe 20 feet at the top. So I don't know if you can see, but it's got like various levels.
Okay.
So the first level is sort of 7 or 8 feet, then another sort of 4 feet, then another sort of 3 or 4 feet, right? So it's a scramble, not a vertical climb, but about 15 to 20 feet.
Can a horse make it up there?
Rico, over here, there's no rim, right?
Oh,
you see this?
I can't see that there. I see.
You see, yeah, there should be no dynamic lighting block there. So yeah, you could try and ride up a hill, but this isn't Skyrim. But if you just go round, I'm pretty sure. Your horse has how much movement speed?
60.
You can get up the hill. You might find some things up there. You might not. You can definitely get up there though.
All right, I'm gonna go up and maybe stop about here to see if I can. Ah, I see something.
Yes, you see the wizard. At cast.
Got you. I think I will stay back a little bit and I will fire off a guiding bolt at the wizard. As you sort of see.
Bear with me a second.
Okay.
I'm not sure you can do that.
No way.
So, you have a sword?
I have a sword.
You're holding a horse?
Oh, true.
I mean, I don't know much about horse riding. Can you stay balanced on a horse without holding onto the reins?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. I'm not a horse rider. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
so it's fair to say...
people ride around
You have a
standing on horses. I mean, they're
Like, I figured that
people.
I would have sort of Torin just like, like I wanted to sort of theme that his guiding bolt shot out of his mouth as if it was sort of like a breath.
Okay, that's super cool.
I mean-
I am going to say that you will have to have your shield sheathed, right? You can't have your shield out and your sword and
Or I
cast
could
a
have-
somatic component spell
I could-
and
I-
ride a horse.
I could have my sword. I could have my sword sheathed for now.
Great, yeah. Swords on the back, shields out, casting a spell with your... Yeah, okay, I can roll with that.
Yeah.
It's just there were a lot of things in your hands in my head.
yeah.
Right, go ahead. Guiding bolt. Roll the hit. Let's see how that goes for you. This bitch doesn't have counterspell.
17.
Yeah, I did kind of know that, Jamal, but this is like a massive warhorse, right?
No, I mean,
A 17
yeah, I mean,
hits.
yeah.
17 hits.
yeah, archery was what I was going to say too.
Very nice. That'll be
And
terrible. 12
ooh,
damage.
and he'll be lit up in yellows,
Correct.
which I will mark.
So the
next hit is
the next attack roll is advantage.
Yeah, it's worth also mentioning that I don't think the Mongols are wearing full armor, shield, sword. You know, like they're dragons.
I mean, Torin's only got sled leather on. He's pretty.
True, actually, you are lightly
nimble.
armored, actually, aren't you? Yeah, that's true. But still, I just wanted to double check. But that's fine. Spell on horseback, fine if sword not drawn. We'll go with that. Does that conclude your turn, Torin?
Oh, actually, I'm so stupid.
Oh,
No, actually, I'm not. That'll. So I think that I can have my horse take the dodge action.
Your horse will automatically take the dodge action if you chose for it not to take the dash action or the disengage action.
Or the
So it
disengage,
gets dash, dodge, or disengage every time it's your turn.
Right.
So it can either do 120 feet, not provoke opportunity attacks, or take the dodge action.
I'll take the dodge action for now. then.
Yeah.
Stay here,
Okay.
sort of. And I'll obviously let them know that the wizard is up here.
Yep. Sorry, I'm playing hide and seek with myself right now. I found the enemies, guys. And so the enemies will find you. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hennick. That's you, I'm afraid.
Yes.
sneak attack from a creature that becomes invisible after it stabs you. That's a 19 to hit.
Obviously hits.
I'll take a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 9.
And you will take 18 piercing damage. You are poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Fuck.
Torin, an archer. Actually, to be fair, I think you can see this archer, can't you?
No, I can't see him. He's still in some.
Oh, he's in the GM overlay. Hold on. Can you see this archer?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. So he has. You're not in. Okay, so he's just going to take a straight shot at you. Constitution 11's not going to hit you, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, cool. And then we have hurtling down the road at you. Oh, no, here we go. Hurtling down the road at you guys is a huge, sort of 6'9" orc with a massive battle axe.
Holy hell.
He does a lot of yelling and shouting, but actually can't get in range of you. It's sad. So, Kiavo, you're up.
Oh my god. Okay. Is there any chance I can control this horse and try to usher it to safety?
Sorry, do you want to ride to safety while on top of it, or do you want to get off?
I was looking to get off and usher this horse to safety.
Yeah, you get off and it'll ride itself to safety. It's not stupid.
Right. Good.
Yeah, I mean, we may never see it again, but it won't die.
I'm hoping it won't be too far away, so we'll be able to get it back.
It's a horse, Jamal. It's not a war horse. It's not particularly intelligent. It's a horse.
Oh, it's just a horse.
You've
right?
got a riding horse, right? You
Did I?
chose not to
Right.
purchase a war horse. You went for a
fuck,
riding
okay.
horse, right? So just put yourself as the horse, right? A fireball went off. There's been acid explosions. The wagon's broken. There's a war horse riding
That's why
around
I'm-
smashing shit. Do you think the horse would stay near?
Well, no, but that's why I'm trying to control the horse, right?
What? Okay. What do you mean by control the horse? How are you attempting to make this horse stay nearby? Are you holding its reins?
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
think
basically trying to move this fucking horse, right?
Oh, I see. Like, not ride the horse still.
So you've got off the horse, and then you want to sort of walk it to somewhere nice and pleasant. Can I make a suggestion? Right? I don't mean to play your turn for you, but why don't you ride the horse to safety and then get off?
Because a startled horse trying to ride it,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
being
like,
off to the side of it, trying to comfort the thing. And,
mechanically, Jamal, there is no reason
Okay,
you can't
fine.
ride a horse to safety and then get off.
Okay,
I understand logically,
Fine.
but I'm not going to be a dick.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You've got
Okay, let's go get this
40
horse.
foot
to
is the
Black
horse,
Radish.
I think. Yeah. Okay. So the horse buggers off to Black Radish, and you are there
Right.
with your full movement speed available.
Okay.
With half your movement speed available.
Okay.
Because it costs half your movement speed to dismount.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'll So that horse animation, is that actually something physical there, or is that just a
That is
totem?
still Bruno's unicorn totem.
No, I just wanted to make sure that it
Yep. I'm just making sure. It's Bruno's unicorn totem.
can that be damaged or not?
No,
Right, okay.
it's a spirit being.
Right. Okay. It is incorporeal as such. Then
It's going to attack you in a minute. Jamal, please.
I'm trying
I've got
to
two
see-
combats to run here.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the fucking lightning bolt asset thing. I was trying to see
Okay,
if I
it's a
could
straight
actually
line.
do that without hitting Hennig.
What are you
yeah.
trying to lightning bolt?
This fucker. He's down on the ground. So
That's
I'm hoping
absolutely
he's gonna-
fine. That's two
I'm
deck
hoping he's
saves.
gonna struggle.
Can you not see the guy? Can you? No, you what?
Can I not see what?
Hold on, I'm having a problem. I don't know where I put it. Yeah, you can see this guy, right?
Oh my god, now I can, yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, because
Okay.
you told me he became invisible again. After
No.
he stabbed me.
His invisibility ran out after he stabbed you.
Oh,
He broke the
Oh,
invisibility
I
by
thought I
attacking
could
you.
not see him.
Right, sorry.
Oh, I couldn't see him. Yeah.
And I didn't know he was there. It doesn't look like anything on the screen.
He's definitely
It just
quite
looks like
well
bush.
hidden, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
As like I said, I was playing hide and seek with myself at the beginning of this fight. It's a 24 out of 10, Jamal. Give me the damage.
Okay, that is 29.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, prone guy's dead guy,
Yes.
and this guy succeeded in his save. As this action, the assassin is subjected to an effect that allows it to make an dexterity saving throw to take only half damage. It takes no damage, I'm afraid.
Bastard.
Bastard. Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, you did obliterate a bastard.
Alright, okay.
That concludes your turn.
I'll take cover behind here, and
Okay.
yeah, that'll be me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You've got a friend, I'm afraid. As he attacks you, he becomes visible. Meaning he is rolling with advantage.
Essence.
25 to hit you.
Yeah.
Con save, please.
Ah. Yeah. No.
25 damage to you, and you'll be poisoned until the end of your next turn. 25 piercing damage, specifically.
Okay.
Okay. Sebastian, you're up.
Yeah, you know, I know how those assassins felt when we snuck up on them. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Sorry, I missed the ping of this guy. Yeah, okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
What are you shooting with? Are you meteoring a bitch?
I was actually debating it, to be honest.
Makes sense, right?
But I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. Sad times.
I think instead, my orb is gonna start glowing as his head also starts glowing orange, and he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw. That is a 24. Oh, wrong character. Wrong character. Ignore that completely. Sorry. The 17. Nobody's doing anything about that. Okay, cool. It's a 17.
Yeah, so he only takes half damage.
Okay.
So that's half of 11.
Yep.
Psychic damage.
Takes 5 psychic damage. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm really upset with myself.
Why?
Because you hit me with a nat 20, but I keep forgetting that I can use a lucky die to make
I didn't
an
hit you with a
enemy
nat 20.
reroll.
I didn't hit you with a nat 20.
You did at the very beginning of the match.
Nope.
You hit me with a nat 20.
Nope. I hit you with a 25 to hit. But it crits because it's an assassin. Yeah.
Still, I could have still made you reroll.
You could. Joe can also make me reroll in multiple different ways,
But I have to see people,
but he has to see them.
and I didn't see anybody.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't see the invisible bitches. No. But you did see that guy making an in save. Anyway, Sebastian, any bonus action?
No, I don't
Great.
have any.
Okay, fantastic. I don't know. I don't play all your characters. You've got problems though. In fact, specifically, Oren's got problems. What's the radius? 20 feet, I think. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up an asset. I'm getting there. As the earth around you, Torin, erupts. Ooh. Can we see this? Yeah, great. So the earth around you erupts in a 20-foot cube. Make a dex save, please.
Wow. A 9.
I'm afraid that's a
With
failure.
8 and that one.
That is a 31 bludgeoning damage. Jesus.
So that gets halved because of mounted combatant.
Yes, it will. Wait, what? Hold on.
So, yeah. If your mount is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity saving throw to only take half damage, it takes instead no damage, and if it succeeds,
Yeah,
it only takes half damage.
the damage to the horse is halved.
Right.
Yeah, you're still taking the full whack, right? Because you made the dex save, not the horse.
Oh no, that was for the horse basically.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can go with that. Okay, the horse takes the damage. Because it's the ground, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it does say each creature in that area, and it's a 20-foot cube, not square. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts.
I mean, I can take a dex
I
save
think
for
you need to
myself.
make a dex save as well. Yeah, I do. I do think, because it does say a cube, right? Not a square.
Oof, not much better. 10.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to be hit by the rocks. I will say, because you're mounted and not on the ground, you can go and take half, so it's 15 bludgeoning damage to you, and 15 to the horse,
15
okay?
to the horse.
Yeah.
Horse.
And it's
Amazing.
difficult terrain, okay? Natasha, you're up.
I'm going to unmount using half my movement speed,
Yep.
and I'm going to tell my horse to get to safety.
Yep. Object
Which they can
interaction, half
understand.
your movement speed, yep.
Isn't that... Wait, is the unmounting object interaction?
No, unmounting is half your movement speed, and then you've used your free action, your object interaction. So now you've got action, bonus action, half your movement speed left. Go ahead.
I'm just going to walk up to the orc,
Yep.
use a command word, and say leave.
Okay. Does that count as charmed effect?
Probably. I mean,
I have
it
to
doesn't
read it.
say anything about it.
No? Doesn't mention anything about charm? They're using command, right?
It doesn't mention charm.
That's odd.
No? Nice. I like
Although,
it.
I mean, okay.
Wisdom save. Cool. What's your spell save DC, please?
15.
Oh, he's off. Bye!
Nice.
Okay, he hasn't quite got that much movement speed. How long does that last?
It lasts for 1 round.
Okay, cool.
But it has to flee by the fastest means available on its
It's used
turn.
its dash.
Yeah.
Oh, on its turn?
On its turn.
Oh, okay, so it's still there. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be not there when it's its turn.
Can I see anyone else?
I don't know, can you?
I don't. I can't. I don't know if that's a person. Yeah.
Can you
that's a
see
person.
guy there?
There's a guy.
Oh,
there.
there's guys there as well. I'll upcast it to 3rd level, and I'll tell these two to leave as well. I can affect 1 additional creature.
Yeah, no, I've got that. I'm just trying to work out who they are. They are... Oh, A and B, yeah, of course they are. That's a 10 and an 18.
Okay, so 2 of them fail, and they'll be exiting. Well,
Right,
at
so I'm
least
just going to put a
moving.
red dot on them just so I remember.
And I'll communicate with the party saying that they are commanded to leave.
Yep. Anything else?
You said that Magic Stone requires 2 actions to,
It's a bonus action to prepare the stones, and it's an action to make a ranged attack to throw the stone.
Gotcha.
That's just
So you
rules as
could-
written.
I'm
You
gonna
can make the
cast,
stones.
Yep.
I'm
You can cast it, you just can't throw them.
gonna cast Dawnfire on, no wait.
What?
Why am I so iffy today?
I don't know,
Like,
but you're now
what?
using actions on actions.
Yeah, I will just bonus action the Magic Stone.
Fantastic. That's what we like to
So
hear.
silly of me.
Anik!
I mean, I'm with you. I feel like there's a lot always going on, and I don't know what. Like, I don't know what our. I feel like I don't know what my other party members can do, and I never know what they're doing, which makes it hard for me to use some of my abilities. But like, what does this unicorn do?
Yeah,
think
so,
it's
okay,
healed.
to be fair, Bruno changed subclass in the week. So nobody's expecting to know this. So this is the Shepherd Druid's Unicorn Totem. Every time he uses a spell, a 1st level or above, to restore hit points, it restores 2 HP to everybody within its radius. So realistically, it's doing absolutely nothing to you. It's just there for us to know its radius. which I believe is 30 feet, but it might be 60.
It also
That's fine.
it does a lot more than that. It gives you advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. So if any of these guys go into hiding,
Oh, of course. Yeah, I forgot about that. Advantage on checks to detect creatures.
in the area,
Yeah, and it's an aura of 30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. So that's what that's doing. And I really don't mind if we slow things down, Joe, just to notice what is going on. Like, it's great for everybody to
okay.
get that moment, right? I don't...
Well, another thing is like sometimes I don't like you were sort of getting on me a little bit. I could have used some reaction to help Josh's spell work, but I never know what spell Josh is doing.
No. That is... Yeah, I was going to say... I was just saying that, like, various people have various reactions to do things, but sight is a big problem, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it's also I'm not that good at playing a support thing, and a lot of my stuff is support. And I'm just like I don't know how to attack. Let's see here. I shall. First of all, I can't do hardly anything to somebody who's right next to me, so I will try to push this guy who's right adjacent to me back away from me. So
okay.
strength save. God.
This is the uncommanded one.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm having to remind myself. Oh, that's rough. A disadvantage. That's a 3.
Okay, so
He's going 5 feet just
shoved
backwards,
over by
right?
The other one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. And so that makes it so that I could get away if I want to.
I'm just going to mark him with the yellow dot,
and-
just so we can remember he's there.
Yeah, that's helpful actually. But then once I've done that, that guy's gonna be leaving at least for a little bit. I have some idea that Torin's in trouble. Yeah, well now that he's not right on me, I'm going to fling a stone at him actually.
Great. Okay, are you sharpshootering
Since
this?
it's not. I think I think why not?
He looks a little hurt, but not
I'll
much.
probably miss, but
No, it's okay.
right. Okay, where is my thing here? There it is.
In all fairness, Josh did him 5 psychic damage. He's not very
Good,
hurt.
rolled very well. So that's
Holy
a
shit.
26 to hit.
Let's
Oh,
go.
21, right? Yep. If you are sharpshooting or you're not sharpshooting?
Right, 21 to hit. Yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
21,
to
16
hit.
damage, yeah?
Yes, 16 damage.
Holy
you got
shit.
it.
Okay, he is wounded. Oh, I've
And then-
bloody well used red dots, haven't I, for the fucking flea. Hold on.
Yep.
Let me just change them to purple. Because they're not wounded. I don't know why we've entered a jungle. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Any bonus action? Oh, you've used your bonus
Did the
action.
cart just move at me?
Did I move the
Cart
cart?
did move at you. Yeah, he moved the cart.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Look
I can't. Cart incoming.
I don't think that's where it was either, but that's
No,
fine.
was it-
I'm
one to the
going
left.
to run around
One
to
to
the
the
left
left.
side of
Behind
it.
it.
Yeah, one to the left.
Like that? Like
left.
that, yeah?
Like that.
yeah, like that.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Can you get out?
I just
Great.
wanted to be, I wanted to be on this side of it from the guy that I just hit.
You
but
want to be
also
in full
closer to
cover
the
from 2
person.
different directions. That's
That would be my
yeah,
preference.
You are.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Karin,
Thank you.
it is 50-foot movement speed for you to get into melee range with that creature. I've watched you measure it from 5 different points in 5 different angles. It's,
No, I want to go right here though.
So you, with the dash action on your horse, you can go wherever the fuck you want.
Oh, but I don't want to dash yet. I don't wanna
Okay.
dash yet.
Without the dash action, you can get to that dude. Yes.
Yeah.
That has cost you 45 movement speed. Okay. 40 movement speed. 40 movement speed.
40 movement speed.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And I'm going to rain down upon his head with
Okay.
the fang.
You draw your sword, smash him around the head with it. Go ahead. Roll a hit. And you will be rolling an advantage as he is smaller.
I certainly am. So that'll be 23 for the first hit.
Oh,
Just gonna roll
yes.
damage.
Go ahead and roll me some damage. Are you smitting?
Yes,
Smitting?
I am
Smitting?
I am
Wow.
smitten.
You're smiting. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
going to
shit.
smite.
Okay.
Go
ahead, do that.
With a level 2.
You
think.
can if you want, but he is a robe-wearing wizard that you shot with
Oh,
a
I-
guiding bolt. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Second level smite it is.
3d8, right?
Yes. Sure. If you're rolling at second level.
Correct. Oof, not great. Additional 8.
Okay, cool. He dies, and you see on as he's on the ground, his bracelet begins to pulse that nasty green color You know you've got some time until it goes boom.
Can I now take the dash to get over to this archer?
Oh,
Over here?
shit. I've just... Okay, well, there's the mechanic. I didn't mean to share that with you guys.
I'm not looking. I don't
I
know.
can't remove it. Yes, you can get over to that guy, make a second attack at advantage.
Okay. That should hit for 25.
Uh-huh.
And I'll pump another somebody into this, maybe just a level 1.
Yep.
Another 6.
Big smite damages. Yep, does that conclude your turn?
I think it probably does. Let me just check to see if I have any bonus actions. How far is this? 30 feet? No. Okay, no, that's it.
Okay. Fantastic. This creature is going to move up to Jamal. And, oh, no, it's not. It's not its turn yet. It's going to stay the fuck where it is. This one is going to stab, at, Torin. It's a straight roll. He has no reason for advantage. Oh, that's a 23 to hit.
It's
Make a con save, please.
you know what? I'm going to shield it actually. Why the hell not?
Great. Okay. That's your one use per day, yeah? Shielded.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Kiavo, you're up.
Right. Right. Let's see how this works. Got disadvantage on my next attack, so
You have disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls.
all right. Okay.
I don't know if I can ping poisoned, but if you make your
Yeah.
if you put poisoned on your character sheet, it'll come up in chat.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's
And
just
I
the one
forgot
turn,
I was
right?
Poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't
Then
hit
I
that
will-
guy.
Go on. What
I'll
will you do?
attempt this, and I will charge myself up, and try to throw a spark at this guy here.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Okay, that's a 22.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll hit.
Apparently. That's 13 plus 10, 23 damage. Lightning.
Oh, nice. What? Wait, what? Oh, you use charge and.
Yes.
Is that how?
Charge and spark.
Okay, I thought charge didn't work until the next turn, but okay, that's fine.
No, it's next time you deal damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. Does that conclude your turn?
He's gonna try to revenge hit me, so I want to take cover from everyone else, so I'll join Hennig back here.
Okay. He will come around the corner 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's actually going to go for Sebastian.
Oh,
That's a 17 to hit.
I'm gonna shield that.
Okay, cool. That brings us back to Sebastian.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy.
That's the one that fled on its own turn, right? Due to Bruno's command.
And he needs to make a int save.
Can you tell me what you're casting, please? It actually helps your whole table. Like, I know you want to flavor it, but after you flavored it, can you tell us what you're casting?
Yeah, I'm casting Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay, great. Intelligence saving throw for the thug over there. Does this contain any form of charm?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay, cool. It's a 17 on the saving throw.
Okay, so he'll take half of 5 psychic damage.
Okay, cool. Any bonus action? Nope, you don't have one. You've just told me that. This guy's dead. Natasha, you're up.
This guy here, he used all of his movement to move away from me.
Yeah, I don't know why I only moved him. Technically, does he have to take the dash action?
He has to use the fastest means available.
I guess
Right,
so.
okay, so I'm gonna say he went, like, this way so that Josh could still see him.
Okay.
Sorry.
And no, it's fine. So the enemies I can see is this
Yeah,
one.
I mean, technically, this guy up the top left is further away, but I can't make him any further away.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this guy out of combat a little bit longer, and I'm gonna cast Entangle on him as my action.
Okay. You're not currently concentrating on anything?
No, because this is a.
No, I know you're not
thing.
concentrating on the totem. I didn't know if you're concentrating on anything else. Because there were fogs, clouds that went on and stuff, and
No.
They didn't
fuck that,
happen,
we-
did
we
they?
scrapped it. We
Yeah,
scrapped
okay, cool. Go ahead, cast.
All good. Yeah. So entangle there. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Yes, he will do that. He'll get a 19. But
Okay,
it's difficult ground, right? Difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
it is not difficult terrain.
Okay.
Really making his life hard today.
Do we have an entangle? We don't yet. Let me go and get that.
And then I'm gonna end my turn by just using my bonus action to move the unicorn a bit closer to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is this an enemy?
Yes.
What's he doing there?
Stabbing Sebastian.
That's so funny. I'm sorry. Not like the stabbing. He's just like he's just in the middle of us with a fucking unicorn next. I'm sorry. This is
Well, the
hilarious.
unicorns see through, right, and fight small. It looked cute.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
unicorn
for
could just
real.
like skewer him.
Hennick, you're up.
Yeah.
If you prefer, the unicorn's that big, right? Hennick, you're up.
Silly unicorn. Yeah, I guess I am. This guy is right here. I think I will make fun of him for... I think you might have come into the wrong area, my friend. And just vicious mockery, the guy right next to me.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. When I was practicing combats through, your turns took me forever. So
Yeah, that's hard.
it's because there's a lot of things, but there's also like not a lot of things, right? Because I don't know how I've rolled at
Exactly, yeah,
disadvantage. Which
exactly.
one did I roll first? The 7, 10.
Alright, that's gonna be 6 psychic damage.
Okay. He is having a really bad day.
Does he have one of the bracelets?
He does. They all do.
Yeah, I figured they did. Yeah, it's gonna get out of there, I guess. I guess I can see a sliver of a dude up on the thing. I don't know if that's fair or not. I probably
No,
would've
you can
mentioned
all
him.
see. You've all
Oh, no,
seen him a little
I
bit. Yeah.
I can't tell if I see a guy or if I just see Torin. Oh,
No,
that
no.
is a guy.
Yeah. He's got a guy up there,
Just
and it
looks like
should be
some
very
rocks.
visible. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here a little bit so that I'm not
Uh-huh.
that close to the dude. I don't need to get the full runaway distance just yet. But I will
Joe,
try to,
Joe, that's you've literally gone and stood on the corpse of the guy that got lightning bolted.
oh, okay.
You were
Is that
probably.
bad?
He's also got a bracelet. I probably shouldn't have moved the
Oh, yeah,
corpse
I
off,
don't-
right? Yeah, you were.
Right, I don't know where
I'm
they
just
are.
gonna tell you for free where you were standing.
Aren't they everywhere?
When you were standing in the full cover from all the other explosions, like the guy at the top and the guy here,
Right.
was definitely your best position you could possibly be.
What, back where I was? next to
Yeah,
this guy?
that is literally the best
I'm
place.
gonna try to
Until
kill
he
him.
Oh, you're gonna try and kill him? Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I don't
well, that's
even-
up to you then.
Know exactly what triggers it, and I assume that he's gonna be out before too long.
So what I'll do is I'll just put a little sword where the dead people are, just so that you guys know. And their bracelets are pulsing.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Wait, wasn't dead guy here?
Yes, you
he
killed
fell
the guy
off
at
the
the
rock,
back,
didn't
not
he?
the front. You killed the guy at the front, not at the back, not the front. Yes, you're right. Sorry, you made all my enemies run away. Yeah, sorry, Joe. As you were.
Except
Yeah.
for that one who's gonna come back. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know where to go that's of any real use. And actually, he's not dead, so he could hit me if I try to run away anyway.
He's not dead. That is correct.
Yeah, yeah, that's, he's too far away, I believe. Yeah, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought you meant Torin. Torin, you're up. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not, because I need to do explosions now. Oh, look at that. What do you look at that?
How convenient.
Wait, that is sure as hell not a... That is not the right one. That's a 60-foot radius? No, that can't be right. 60-foot diameter. Yeah, okay. I need a deck save from Natasha and Sebastian and Torin. And all four of you over there. Make a deck save. Let me just make this the right size. There you go.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting there. Hold on. That's the size it should be.
Oh, no.
Kiavo and Henrik, you make yours with a +5. Because of full cover. Sebastian and Natasha just make yours straight. It's not hitting you, Torin. That's up a hill.
Oh, it's from the eyes. Yeah, I see.
So Henrik, that's what, an 11?
Yeah, that was 2 net ones in a row.
Oh
Rough.
my goodness.
Kiavo, your deck save was a 7. Okay.
Wait, yeah, 7.
Okay, and Sebastian?
16.
16 is a success. You take no damage. Natasha?
It's a 9.
Okay, so Natasha, Henrik, and Kiavo, I'm afraid that is rough. I have rolled pretty much exact max damage, 32.
Oh man.
The assassin take that as well.
He's dead. He's wiped off the face of the earth. Torin, though, I will need a dex save from you as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to be nice. This is only going to affect you. It's not going to affect the horse. I don't see why it would affect the horse.
Wow, I keep getting terrible deck saves. 10.
Okay, so you will take 23 acid damage.
Jeez.
And this guy is dead. And we will move the sword there to say that he is going to explode at some point. Torin, you're up.
So who's dead?
Who's down on your team?
Sorry, not the guy in front of me. I mean, but he was damaged by the explosion as well, or no?
He was damaged by the second acid explosion. Yes, he's wounded.
Yeah, the second explosion.
It's fair to say he's on death's door, to be fair.
Okay. I want to try to lop off his arm, or his, like, at least, like, from where the bracelet is.
Okay, you need to roll above a 17 on your dice when hitting,
Okay.
if you want to lop off his arm.
I will try my darndest.
Oh, 17, 18, 19, or 20 on the base die.
No, it's just a 15.
Nope, I'm sorry. His arm is sort of... It's cut badly, but it's not off. Go ahead and give me the damage. Yeah, okay.
9.
We'll replace him with a sword.
And
So-
if I can...
So he's dead, sorry. Very
He's
dead.
dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I'm going to ride away then.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how far I can get. Can I jump down these like steps?
Yeah, the horse can leap down. It's gonna cost you double the movement speed, so let me just... so that's gonna cost you 60 movement speed to get to there.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I guess we'll say. Oh, HP's not there.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Our little friend is going to very slowly return to the battlefield.
Actually, sorry. I'm just gonna move up to here with a dash action, I guess.
Okay.
Here we'll say.
Speaking of dash actions, this dude takes one. That's as far as he can get. Gabo, you're up.
Right.
Are you up?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Run.
run down. grab my token. Don't. That was where I said, yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, down one more. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, let's try to hit this guy.
With
Let's go for a. Let's make it a melt lightning arrow, because
Okay.
why the hell not?
go ahead, roll to hit.
Just okay, that's apparently a crit.
Cool, nice.
Amazing.
So
I don't think you can do less than 9 damage.
yeah, no, that will literally do more than 9 damage. Yeah.
Cool. So he is dead. We replace him with a sword. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, that will conclude my turn.
Okay, at this point in the combat, I just want to let you guys know, just in case anybody's missed out, this is the only creature left alive. He seems to be mindless in his rage. I think perhaps Natasha can give me a medicine or insight check, whichever you prefer.
Can.
Yep, as you see him. Sorry, Sebastian, didn't mean to skip your turn. Coming back to you in a second.
15.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he looks like maybe this isn't a naturally induced madness. Sebastian, you're up. Right next to your foot is a thing that's going to explode.
Yeah.
Kick it!
Yeah, that's a
It's
point.
twice the size
can
of
I-
you.
Yeah, can I... It's what?
The creature is twice the size of you.
Okay. Can I pick up this bracelet and throw it over here?
The bracelet is attached to an arm.
Okay. Can I... Can I
As
bonus
you,
action turn a leaf into a dagger, cut off the arm, and then throw the arm?
I don't think you can cut off an arm in 6 seconds with a dagger.
Try me.
I'm just saying, I don't think that it's physically possible for a little guy like Sebastian. Give me an investigation check as you look down at this bracelet.
That's a 27.
It is locked to the arm with an arcane lock. If you have the knock spell, you can unlock it. If you don't, I suggest you run. Or just move your absorbing ward 5 foot and stand the other side of it.
Can't move it.
Or you move the other side of it.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a pretty effective way of dealing with it.
And then this guy...
The carriage isn't really there, it's just to remind me to bring it back. The horse, sorry.
I'll ataxia him.
Okay,
Let me just
go ahead.
look
Roll.
it up. It's an 8, which is snare.
Sorry?
I cast snare on him.
Right, okay, sorry. I thought you said it's... nah. Okay. I'm assuming you're waiting for me to tell you what that does.
Yeah.
Yes, interesting, it's an abjuration spell. So it will
Nice.
help with your... But so is Ataxia, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Is it a level 1 spell, I'm assuming?
You create a circle with a 5-foot radius within your reach. It becomes a trap.
Is that a level 1 spell, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. I guess that's around him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I may or may not have a thing for it. No, I do not. It's just a 5-foot around you. Here, you can have a rope trap. There you go. You've snared. Does that conclude your turn?
Wait, it goes in front of me, not on him?
Yeah.
Great.
It says, use the corner rope to create a circle with a 5-foot radius
How
and a
is
flat
that
surface within your
something-
reach.
How is that a spell on ataxia when you're targeting an enemy? Why is that there?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I think maybe I misunderstood the spell when I did it.
Great. Well,
I'll fix that on the table in future, but for now that's quite funny, so I'm going to leave it there. Natasha, you're up. Natasha, you're up.
Okay. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to say, stop! There is no need for more bloodshed. Look around you. And I'm going to try and use calm emotions.
Okay. Bear with me a second. So, calm emotions mechanically removes frightened and charmed, correct?
Yep.
And
yeah.
and it calms them down.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna sort of stand still, and you see him like he's sort of like almost shaking, like he's trying to fight something. You see his eyes are like super bloodshot and really pupils are dilated and whatever. You get the impression that you've attempted to use magic to or emotion calming to do with something that's medical.
Something that's medical. Could I use my object interaction to maybe make
alchemical? Well, no, you made the medicine check last round, right? And you worked out that it was unnatural. You can't remake it this round. But yeah, like chemically induced, perhaps.
Is this thing wearing a bracelet as well?
No.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna pull my shield up. And Natasha's gonna look at the party and say, we can still help him. We just need to figure out what's going on. And I will stand there for a little bit with my shield.
Okay. You are aware that where you're standing is in range of the explosion from behind you, right?
I don't have enough movement speed
Okay,
to
that's
move
fine.
out of the explosion, James.
Cool. Okay, I'm just making sure. Henny, you're up.
Yeah.
And you see this thing's about to blow.
Yeah, I know, and I can't get far enough away. I mean, I don't understand. Like this ward is only going to take some of it, right?
No, if you remember with the fireball, everything.
Wait, I might have an idea that might save me and Hennick.
Alright, hold on a second, Bruno. So if you remember, Joe, the ward dies, but all damage hits that ward. So there's no overflow damage. So yes, standing behind it would protect you. Sorry, Bruno.
But if you did stand behind it, you'd fall into my trap.
Yeah, I know, I'm going to be snared.
You might get snared, but you might also live.
I don't know if here... sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
If here is good enough.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine.
And...
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by Absorption Ward as well, but it does seem that is the mechanic.
Let's see, how far away before I walked away? How far away was that guy? I shall, at Natasha's urging, we still try to tame this guy. I will attempt to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
Just to give us more time on that guy.
Is he in the range of the explosion?
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah, I think he definitely is.
Yes.
Would me standing there mitigate any of the damage on him?
Yeah, lots.
Okay, then.
Sorry, Hennick, bear with me a second.
Yeah,
Hold person.
Wisdom save, sorry.
I'm just double checking it's not a charm or frightened effect,
Right.
which it doesn't seem to be.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Great. So he is incapable of making the save. He is paralyzed.
But the damage from the explosion will be mitigated because I'm standing between him and
Mitigated, yes. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. I'll call it dominated.
Sort of
we
all
know
I
what it
could
is.
do about
No,
that.
no, that's
but
great.
I will give. I don't know. I was close enough at the time. I think. What's my stupid range on that? Burp, 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 burp. Yes, and I will give Natasha inspiration. Alright, if you really believe in this, Natasha. And I'll give her inspiration for whatever
That's
she
so
needs while she's out
works.
there.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
I'm sorry, Torin. I need a dex save.
Oof.
And Natasha. It's explosion
Is this
time.
from me or the horse or both?
Only you. I'm not gonna let these assassin's bracelets target the horse every time because that's just confusing. So it's
But
like,
will I still get like the benefit of half damage on a
no, because that's only on the
fail?
horse.
Damn. Okay.
I can't even make this big enough. Fuck it. It's
Well.
gonna hit. Yeah, that's what matters.
I got a 24.
Okay, great. So the acid sort of flies out from this, and you are able to avoid the damage. Only just. Natasha, your dex save.
17.
Okay. So that is a success. You don't take any damage. He cannot make a dex save, however, as he is paralyzed. So he will take half of the damage, which is 15 damage. Okay, he doesn't appear to have noticed. And with that, as the enemy stands paralyzed in front of you, we will end the combat. As you look at him, Natasha, you notice at his hip is a series of vials that look like they are perhaps to be injected into the blood. Black Radish will saunter on over. Chiavo, your horse is chilling next to a tree, eating a bit of grass. The war horses wouldn't have been affected really by the combat and returned nicely. All horses returned. But yeah, you just have this one gentleman who's about 6'9". He's an orc. His eyes are fully like bloodshot and pupils are dilated. He's held in place and paralyzed for now. It's obviously not going to last very long.
So Natasha is a very insightful person.
Mm-hmm.
I want to walk up and I want to point towards the vials and say, "Is this hurting you?" And obviously he's paralyzed, so he can't really communicate back. But I want to try and read his eyes.
In his eyes, all you see right now is dilated madness. He doesn't appear, from your medical expertise, to be in pain. He appears to be enraged.
Chiavo, do you know anything about these chemicals? Is this what's hurting him?
Go ahead and make an... Yeah, come over here and make an alchemy check for me.
Sure. Alchemy check. That's a 19.
Guidance, just to make sure.
Plus guidance, so D4.
It's fine. In this moment, you sort of notice that it's an unusual chemical mix you've not seen. But it definitely appears, even just from like the coloring and like the coloring behind his eye, like in his eyes, it definitely appears to be what's caused this. You've got no idea how long the effect's going to go on though, and I'm pretty sure the person only lasts a minute.
Could I try? Is it like a poison thing? Like, could I lay on hands it, or could I lesser restoration?
Let's do it at the same time.
Go ahead with your lay on hands as you come on over.
So I'm going to. Yeah,
mechanically, they do exactly the same thing, so there's no reason to use both.
I was doing it for the roleplay.
You can you go but as well if you like. But realistically, they do exactly the same thing. As you cure the poisoned effect in him, you see his eyes sort of go back to normal. At that point, would you let the paralysis go?
Well, first of all, did that other thing explode up at the top left?
Yeah, but it wouldn't have hit anything of any necessity.
Yeah, I think he'd run really far away.
I think that was part of my frustration. I was worried. I didn't think I could get away from all of them. Anyway, I would. Yeah, it's gonna be out now anyway.
So I did sort of mention this guy was like a lot further away. I just don't have any more.
Okay,
now,
right.
Right, so that's why it didn't matter. Anyway,
That's fine.
So it's sort of we ran out of a minute
would
anyway.
Run out naturally.
So yeah. And the first thing he does is mumble in Orcish. Does anybody speak Orcish?
I will.
No,
give me
but
an
I can
insight.
comprehend the languages, perhaps. Oh no, wait.
Give me an
that's a
insight
ritual.
check,
Fuck.
Bruno. Sorry, Natasha. Give me an insight check.
20.
It sounds aggressive. He immediately reaches for his axe.
I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna draw on the floor. Like I'm gonna draw the 5 of us, and I'm gonna try and draw him.
He looks at you like you're an idiot. And
And
then
I'm gonna
just-
draw us holding hands.
Natasha,
Uh,
I think we can do a little better.
You figure
And I
he...
will use tongues.
Guys, you can use all of these things. Just because he's mumbled in Orcish, it doesn't mean he doesn't speak common. You can try
Yeah, I
and
know.
talk to him if you want. Sorry.
I wanted to say that as Thorin laid his hands on his shoulder or something, and he came to, I wanted to sort of speak to him and sort of say,
Right. Yeah.
Are you all there, my friend? Have you got your
Will
wits
be
about
when
you?
you're dead at my feet.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice, would it?
He reaches for another vial. Your people are killing mine on the borders.
I'll try to restrain his.
He's most
his arm,
specifically, you see, trying to kill Natasha.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to grab his arm, and
Okay. Between the group of you, you are able to restrain him for a while, and eventually he gives up trying to fight back. He's like, spits on the floor. I don't want to be near one of your rancid kind.
I'll drop my all my weapons and I say, I cannot speak for all the humans, but there is one thing I learned in this adventure. Even after seeing orcs destroy my entire village, kill my friends, and take everything I've had, I did not judge you under the same page that I have judged them. So I ask for the same in return.
A stinking human asks a lot. So you'll
Please,
just
friend.
let me leave?
She won't say anything. She doesn't want to disrespect him or cross his boundaries.
Hennick, as you sort of look at him and he says, you'll just let me leave. He does seem to be posturing quite aggressively. Make of that what you will.
Thorin will grab his axe, maybe, and sort of say, well, not with this.
You don't think one of my kind will be murdered brutally in your borders as soon as I'm seen?
Well, not by us.
Oh, so that makes it okay, does it?
Not if you
No.
travel with us. At least until we can get you where you need
I'm
to
not
be.
traveling with a human.
Well, what about a
Leave me my-
dragonborn, a halfling, Leonin, and a housecat?
That sounds great. Let's eat the human.
I'm afraid she's a dear friend.
I can travel behind if that is going to be a problem.
Nonsense, Natasha.
It's
No interest in
not
traveling with
nonsense.
you. Just leave me my weapon to defend myself so I'm not slain upon the road by your smelly, stupid kind.
You attacked us. I never intended on attacking you.
And I would do so again.
Then, if there is a problem here, you're the one creating it.
He doesn't seem particularly bothered by that fact.
If this war is going to keep going, and if you're so upset about it, you can take your own responsibility for it.
He looks at you really confused. He hasn't not taken
Yeah.
responsibility for
I
killing
think-
you
I think
guys. He's quite happy to go on slaying as
Yeah,
many
I just
humans as
mean-
he can find.
No, it's coming from the point where he's saying, Natasha, this is your fault, this is your fault. And she's like, I literally did nothing.
No,
Like,
he's just being racist and hates humans and wants to kill them all.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it. I'm trying
that's-
to
yeah.
convey that this is all coming from him.
Oh, yeah.
And even though I'm a human, none of it is coming from me.
If you're concerned about being slaughtered within these borders, what are you doing here, friend?
I was offered an opportunity to kill many of your kind. Many of her kind. Seemed like a good deal to me, and I was paid.
Hey,
Well,
you say?
we can't exactly just let you go back to that lucrative opportunity.
A fight to the death. I could probably lop your head off, little one, before you manage to kill me. These words are definitely bravado. You guys have managed to restrain him. Right?
Yeah,
His weapon's 5 foot away. Like, he doesn't stand a chance, but he'd rather die in battle than be made to walk away without a weapon.
So, is that what this matter is? A matter of honor?
What is honor? One such as I.
So what will you gain? If you don't travel with us, you're going to get yourself killed. And if you travel with us, you'll be safe.
I don't want to be safe with dirty, smelly humans, and I'd far rather see whether I can take a few with me on my way out.
Well, you have no other option here. You're going to be left without an armor, without weapons. If anyone catches you on the road, you are
So
just
be
going
it.
to
I'll
die.
strangle them with my bare hands. I'm done talking to you. Keep your poison out of your mouth. Go ahead, Sebastian.
I'm gonna walk up. This whole time, Sebastian's just kind of watching and like just watching the circular conversations. He's gonna walk up and he's gonna like tug on Natasha's clothes to get her attention. Like, look, if he wants, like, you want to help people. If he wants to die fighting, you should help him. You can't change everyone's mind. You tried, but there's only so much you can do. So are we gonna leave and wait for him to find us later and kill us again?
Fuck. Give me a second.
It's fair to say, Natasha, you know that orcs are pretty, they don't have much of a moral compass, right? There isn't a moral compass here. It's not like you're trying to persuade an irrational human to be rational. You're trying to persuade an evil beast to betray its nature.
But
It's not gonna she does know better. You've been raised on the border near orcs. She does know better. She knows that
it doesn't mean that she needs to
beast.
believe.
Of
Like,
course.
literally.
You can.
Just 2 sessions ago, Hennig changed her mind on not judging every single person under the same way.
Sure. But
So-
the real question is, I'm not sure Natasha would. Maybe she would, but in general, most of you won't see orcs as people. Like, these are the raiding, vile, monstrous beasts that come over the borders just to burn your city for the fun of it, right? Maybe it would be helpful if they didn't have humanoid features, but would you try and reason with the black dragon that's just burnt your city? Probably not. Right, unless it was your only choice.
I mean, dragons are intelligent, so maybe. I mean, Sebastian certainly doesn't feel that way about orcs or anything. That's why he knows Goblin. But yeah, I think Sebastian's coming from a place of, you tried, either we deal with this now, or he goes on to kill, and possibly kill us later. Is what Sebastian's saying. Saying, sometimes you just gotta give up.
I mean, we could cast calm emotions on him again and let him walk away, and hopefully he doesn't initiate a fight with anybody. But if anyone rolled up on him and attacked him, he would just revert back to his normal mentality.
I don't.
It's a tough one.
He begins to sort of straighten his bonds. Torin, give me a strength check. Let's see how much longer you can hold him in place. This is a big guy.
Just a straight strength check, eh?
Yeah, it's a straight strength check.
Oof.
Imagine if he was a wild magic barbarian and just fireballs us.
Yeah,
Only 5.
Natasha, you begin to see that, like, Torin's really struggling to keep him held in place any longer.
What if I fight you, and if I defeat you, you come in and not do all.
If you
of
defeat
that?
me, I'll be dead.
I can try to keep him on a certain path for a little while, but not even a full day.
It's
He's
just
not
that
going to get out of the country.
There's no easy answer here, is there?
Of course, there's an easy answer. Let me walk away with my weapons. I'll trouble you no longer, for at least today.
And what, you're going to go off and kill other people?
Hopefully.
And then you question why this war continues. Sure.
I do not question the war.
No.
It is righteous. We
Yeah.
should have done it a long time ago. Your stupid
Oh,
accords.
It's going great for you, isn't it? Considering you started this sentence by saying that your people are being murdered. I'm sure that's exactly what everybody wants out of this, isn't it? For us to decimate ourselves until there is nobody left except the soil. And even that will probably be salted by then.
He'll attempt to attack you. Like, he's...
I'll cast command on him and say, leave.
Okay. If Thorin will let him go...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's
For
Natasha's
6
decision.
seconds, he will walk away. And then he's just,
I'll break his weapon as well.
Okay. You break his axe, and let him go. What about the vials at his hip?
Break them as well.
You break them or take them?
Kiavu.
I'll grab them and then promptly smash them. I don't want anyone that shit.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Okay. He'll walk off for 6 seconds, and after that, he'll sprint back and he'll try and strangle Natasha.
If he can grab her.
He'll try. He won't be able to succeed. There's 5 of you and 1 of him.
Yeah.
But he will attack you mindlessly.
I'll prevent him and sort of just try to knock him out, maybe with the butt of my sword.
Okay. Eventually, you leave him unconscious on the ground. Is that where you're going to leave him?
I will walk away.
Okay.
Just by, I don't know, before he goes unconscious, I just want to say, I have made my decision. Make yours.
He'll say, I made mine long ago. And, yeah. Unless anybody puts a knife through his throat, he'll be left unconscious on the ground.
Sebastian,
Torin will look around.
Literally.
After Natasha leaves, Torin will look around to the others and say, well then, what shall we do?
I don't have a problem doing what needs to be done, but I don't want to make the decision for everyone else. If we're all in accord, or at least enough of us.
Sebastian will just look to you guys. Well, if we don't do it now, like I said, he'll go on and hurt other people, possibly hurt us again.
It just doesn't feel right, Sebastian.
Hard decisions never feel right. I mean, look at us. We're walking around with a giant cat. Do you know how many people stare at us for walking around with a giant cat? It's not an easy decision, but we do it.
The irony of this coming from the house cats.
Kiava,
what's your feeling on this situation, though?
Sorry?
What's your feeling on the orc?
Mine?
Yes, yours, Jamel. Feelings, situation. Want to stab the guy?
To be
What's
honest,
your
I was
vote on
kind of
killing the orc?
To be honest, I was kind of tempted to fry the fucker long ago, but
There you go.
I held back. So who's going to take the honours then?
No
Seeing that
honor
it
in
seems
this, Kevo.
No, there's no
Unfortunately.
honor in it, but
Fortunately, is there any honour in any of this? Seems
ahead.
not. It's survival, is it not?
Thorin, give me a history check.
Fingers crossed. 12.
Okay. There is when a Dragonborn soldier is dying on the battlefield and you're going to end their life sort of out of mercy, it's customary for a Dragonborn to put a weapon in their hands. So they can die with their weapon in hand. That would be the only way you could give him some honor. If you cared to give this orc honor.
Can I give him back his broken axe?
Yeah, I mean, it's still a weapon, right?
Like a hand axe now?
Yeah. It's a hand axe now. I love that. A really big head.
Yeah, I'll grab it and sort of place it in his hands and lay him peacefully and just...
Yep. And you mercifully and swiftly end his life.
Whilst this is happening, I'm gonna start summoning my Pegasus again.
Great.
Because it probably ran out by now.
As you do that, we will take a break. Welcome back. We are back. Sorted out a few things. There was a bit of loot going on. So this all happened. They got themselves a potion of diminution, 2 vials of acid, a braces of the assassin and of archery, slippers of spider climbing, and a dagger of venom. The monsters were quite well equipped. They did, however, smash the vials upon the belt of the great orc and smashed his axe up. Bit rude, but it happened. Nevertheless, we resume with the party fixing up the wheel. It takes you most of the afternoon to fix up the wheel of the wagon. Still want a wagon wheel. Gonna go buy some after this session. And I think one of you's got mending, haven't you, between the three of you? I think it's
Yeah.
Natasha might have it, or Kiava. One
Well,
of the
isn't
two.
this the opportunity to use the magical chariot or the magical carriage?
The magical carriage. You do have a magical carriage. It's quite ostentatious for Hennick's taste, but it's also practical in this situation in that the other one's broken. And it does go from pocket size to big enough to fit you all in it. Despite the fact that everybody's riding other than Hennick. Regardless, I'm assuming that the cart wheel... Hennick wouldn't leave a cart unfixed, nor leave it in the middle of the road with all his food on it. So, it's fair to say the cart comes along. And a little further down the road, you guys are sort of... You go and take a long rest. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. I knew it was coming. Eventually, after taking a long rest, you sort of begin to hear some strange noises coming from what feels like a bit of a forested area ahead. And you go to investigate. Torin, you're mounted at the time and you ride out. But the rest of you, after making your morning preparations and having your breakfasts and mage armoring up and whatnot, you enter into an area. As soon as you sort of come through a clearing in the trees seal up behind you. You hear a strange incantation coming from a little further down. And indeed, I think some of you can probably see. Standing on the path are 3 goblins in front of you. And you see there's a satyr standing 2 feet, doing an incantation. I think you guys can see also a large... Can you? A large sort of summoning circle, right? Maybe just about down here?
Oh,
Giant swirling magical thing happening?
Yeah, a giant swirly magical thing is happening, indeed. And just as you crest the corner and see this, the incantation completes. And rising out from the circle, this summoning sphere, is a huge... beast that went invisible?
Oh.
The fuck is that?
Is a
It's
huge
underneath, yeah.
titanic beast. It stands almost 45 foot tall. Its arms 30 feet wide, and it roars. And it leans down and picks up the satyr that summoned it, and eats it.
Damn.
What the hell?
I'm gonna turn to Natasha. I'm gonna say, shall we take this one in alive, or...
That's funny. You're glad most rodent killers have given you mercy so far, Sebastian.
Oh no, my feelings, if only I had any.
It proceeds to smash up the summoning circle it stood on. Oh, bugger.
There it goes.
For a second, I thought it disappeared, and I was so relieved.
It did. I have to do it one by one.
It completed its task.
Yes, there you go. It
We just
smashes
destroyed the
up.
circle at the right moment.
It smashes up the circle it's upon and lays its singular fist down upon all 3 goblins, smashing them to pieces. It looks at you all and... Closer. I'm still hungry.
No, thank you, sir.
That's not good.
We're okay, I think.
We have some assassins to deal with, if you don't mind.
I left the stove on.
Full insight, the guy who was summoning was definitely an assassin, right?
Okay.
He summoned
Oh, yeah.
this to be in your path, he just... Maybe he got bit off more than he could chew.
So it
Yeah.
didn't
Unintended.
explode inside his creature's mouth.
He may have done, but it doesn't appear like it noticed.
Alright.
Okay.
I tried.
I think also I am able to send you a sort of picture of what it looks like, because it doesn't exactly look like that.
I may have lost the creature.
Oh?
I don't see it on Roll20. I'll reload it.
It's there, it's raging.
I'm sure.
It doesn't have rage. As far as I know, it might do.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see if I can send an image. It looks a little like this in reality. That's how it stands. It's many eyes upon you. And I will ask you all to roll
Wait,
initiative.
did you show us something?
It's in the chat.
Right, sorry.
Damn, the thing's fucking huge.
I'm scared.
He's very tall.
I'm
Oh
pretty
my
scared.
goodness.
Can I
Oh,
multi-class
Look at
into
this thing.
Warlock and have him be my patron?
Well, you get the impression that maybe he could be a patron. Its skin kind of glows a sickly red instead of a pulsing rhythm. Its tongue sort of lolls from its mouth like a cobra, and it's glaring at you. Its eyes like pierce your soul. They sort of burn with hatred, and he towers well over you. And as he roars, the entire earth around him shakes. The waters around him turn fetid and rotting. Bubbles, a sort of gooey mass of tentacles slithering out into the water. And it smiles at you. How's our initiative looking?
James, the battle map is not on Twitch right now.
No, indeed it is not. But it is now. I needed to do something first that I wanted to make sure wasn't visible. You guys, each one of you can make a charisma save off the bat.
I don't think I
My
want
initiative's a natural 20, by the way.
yeah,
Plus
I don't
4 for
want
everyone.
to. Sorry, what did you say? Yeah, something a buff for everyone or something?
Every one of you
Yeah,
has
plus
a plus 4 from
Yeah.
Torrin. If you got below a 21, raise your hands, please.
By one?
One.
Who got below a 21? No one?
Well, I physically
Sorry, we're all
cannot.
raising our
I
hands.
thi-
I'm raising my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So Torrin, Sebastian, and Chiavo. What's your movement speed, Torrin?
With the horse 60.
Lovely. Oh, that's an interesting. Yeah, we're gonna say that the horse will take your roll.
Okay.
So you'll be pulled over here. Sebastian, 30, right?
20.
20. One fucking
God.
short-legged dude. And
He
Chiavo,
doesn't want
30.
me anyways. I'd barely touch the sides of his mouth.
As it sort of stares at you, you can't help but feel that it's actually bigger than that. I just needed to make sure that was... yeah, okay, cool. You can't help but feel drawn into its presence. Huge creature is sort of enticing you in with its nastiness. However, Henrik, you're the first to react as you see this creature. What are you doing? And bear in mind,
Does it look like it's... Go ahead.
you can advantage if you wish because you rolled a nat 20. Go ahead and give me an insight check as you stare at this creature. Actually, before anything, let's have a little look at it.
I'm particularly interested in whether it's mobile. I'm not sure insight's the thing for that, but my insight is 19.
Okay. Well, with your passive perception, you saw that it grew sort of like roots into the ground. You don't think it'll... If it can move, it can't move very far, right?
Right.
Okay. You also notice that it does appear in some ways to be made of tree and wood. Whatever that might mean. And it's definitely an unnatural beast that you believe is dark in nature. And it definitely wants to kill you.
Yeah, I'm more concerned with the fact that I wish I'd failed the saving throw because I need to be closer.
You can willingly fail it if you wish.
Well,
As you saw your party move up, did you want to just sort of move up alongside them? Like you thought it was a perfectly natural thing going on?
if you want me to,
That's
I
fine.
don't have to be.
I don't know if that helps you at all, but...
Yeah, right. Maybe some. So now I can...
I should ask Bruno the same question, to be fair. Bruno, would you also wanted to have moved up with your party? As you see Sebastian sort of wandering into danger. Sorry, Henrik. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. I still can't get, I don't think, where it will matter for the advantage use. So forget it. But I will move. Where did I measure to? That is right next to the bush. So I guess I'll go next to the bush. Yeah, I have to see it, so screw it. I'll be in the way for one round anyway. I'll run and hide later. But now I should be close enough to just go straight out with a 3rd level shatter to begin with.
Okay.
I don't know that you need the thing on the map because nobody else is near it. So
No, indeed, you'll just hit it.
It probably has huge con, but it's a Constitution saving throw.
It's an 18.
Yeah, of course it will pass. And take merely, good roll, half of 19, so 9.
Nice. It may have noticed. It's not sure.
Right. Well, I don't know if you wanted to get that close to it, Torin, but you're there now. Do what you can. And a Bardic Inspiration, Torin.
Okay.
That is not 10.
Nice. As you do so, it will take a legendary action. Yes, it has those. I don't know why the battle music is not going. Can it do the going? Okay, it's sort of doing the going. It's doing the going, but it's playing the shit music. Alright, I'm going to take a second to fix this, because otherwise I'm going to be fixing it for the whole combat.
Oh, it's working right now.
No, it's not. It looks like it's working. It's not working. It's playing the wrong playlist. There we go. Okay, so it's going to take a legendary action, and it's going to turn the music down. Yeah, cool. I'll have to fix that as well in a second. However, it looks out at who's closest. Torin. Torin, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. As its eyes turn to you, a sort of beam of necrotic red light comes out towards you, wraps around your throat, and pulls you.
You can use the inspiration on that if you want to.
D8?
D8. Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. 18.
An 18 is a fail! Yes, that's what I said. An 18 is a fail. You will take 28 necrotic damage, and it seems to regain some HP. Torin, as it's your turn, go ahead and give me a... I don't think you need a check, actually. Torin, as you look at this beast, it is quite clearly a fiend, a demon.
Evil fiend. Taste my sword.
I'm
I will,
also going to draw a circle.
I was going to say, where is it that I can stand to hit it, basically?
I've made 2 circles. Hold on. Oh, and I now can't target the circle. Okay, I can no longer move the circle. That's really annoying. How do I fix that? Clear drawings? Clear? Does that just fuck all the dynamic lighting up? No. Okay, cool, right.
No.
Thank God. Can I try again with the circle, but like... if I start in the wrong place, I can't do it. There you go. That is its body radius, okay?
Gotcha.
It's sort of a little wonky, but fuck it. I can't do anything about it, so put up with it.
That's absolutely fine.
In fact, you know what I can? I can move the creature into the middle of the circle. That's clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'll move to about there.
Yep. And you're sort of lashing at its roots and its legs and such.
Yes.
Yep.
Certainly. And I'm gonna take a couple of whacks.
Okay.
With the old fang. 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Okay. I'm gonna pump a level 2 smite into that.
Okay.
So that'll be 10 slashing.
Don't forget the additional D8 because it's a fiend, yeah?
Yes. So an additional 15. So 15 radiant, 10 slashing for that first hit.
15 radiant, 10 slashing. Okay, and your magic is weapon, yes?
My magicus weapon, indeed.
Cool. So it seems to all your damage went through in full.
Okay. Well, then I'll take another swing.
Yep.
That'll be a 14 to hit.
14, I'm afraid, will miss. And you burnt your bardic inspiration, am I correct?
Yeah, I burned my bardic inspiration to try to make that save before.
Oh, okay.
Although, as a bonus action, I will use my inspiring smite to at least heal myself a little bit.
Yeah, what's the radius?
It is 30 feet. so maybe even panic as well.
Oh, my ruler's vanished. You'll have to ruler it yourself. I don't know
Yeah,
why I no longer have a ruler.
I'm full
Yeah,
health anyway.
It's temp HP.
It's temp HP.
Oh,
Right, but
he's
I-
already got
I
10,
have
yeah.
those from Inspiring Leader, so
They don't stack then?
No. Temp
Temp
HP
never
replaces temp HP. It never
Got
stacks.
you.
So you
then
might
I
want to
will
hold on,
not
maybe?
Inspiring-
Yeah.
I will not Inspiring Smite
Oh.
in that case.
Okay. That concludes your turn.
No, I'm gonna pop a Shield of Faith on myself as well.
Okay, cool. As you shield of faith yourself, the first thing he will do is take a legendary action to make an attack at Sebastian. He sees at the back, 25 to hit Sebastian. Yeah. That is 19 force damage. As he sort of reaches out, his eye sort of turns towards you, and a beam of red light shoots out at you. It's now its turn. And it'll look to Natasha.
James.
Yeah.
Before you go, sorry, do I have time for a very quick bathroom break?
Yeah. It'll be a while before you run.
Be right back.
Before your turn. Natasha, 22 to hit you.
No thoughts, said empty. That hits.
Okay. Because you gave the ring to him. Yep, cool. Every time it strikes, it seems to regain a little bit of its HP. You take 17 force damage. It seems to gain something each time it attacks when it hit Sebastian, when it hits you. And now it will smash the ground. Oh, he can make that check when he gets back. And then it will fire out at Kiavo. Oh, Kiavo, you'll love that. A nat 20
Oh,
will
great.
kill you. Oh, that's
No,
a
it's
terrible
not.
hit. Oh, it is not. It is not. Why is it not? What happens to him?
Well, I shall use my thing, which is
Silvery
the
barbs?
following. No, not
Nope.
silvery barbs.
Ah.
Don't get cocky. I can see him within 60 feet. He scores a critical hit. It's reduced. It is not critical, and it is reduced by another 2.
Sick. So that's 17 force damage instead of the original hit.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll tell Torin when he gets back that he needs to make a dex saving throw or take 12 bludgeoning damage. Cool. Natasha, Miss Eilert, you're up.
The standing here, I can't see it, and it can't see me. Does that mean I'm behind full cover?
If you can't see it, then you are behind. We've got sort of all of these are trees, right? So you've got to bear in mind it's a fucking huge creature. So whilst yes, you are kind of behind cover, it can smash a tree. So make of that what you will. Try and make a dex save.
Okie doke.
For your horse,
20
actually, specifically.
20.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So you will take half of. You'll take 6 bludgeoning damage. Actually, if it would be half, it takes 0, right?
Right.
So it smashed the ground all around it. The ground rippled up, but your horse kept its balance. Sorry, carry on, Natasha.
He's a G.
Right, we don't need any AoE centered on us, so I'm gonna use my movement speed to move here. Actually, yeah, I can see Torin from here.
Yep. And just to clarify, you also would know it's a fiend, yeah, a demon.
Do I know any of its vulnerabilities?
It's a demon. It probably doesn't love radiant damage. Other than that, no, not really. You've never seen a
Actually
creature
really
this light
great.
before.
I'm glad that it hates radiant damage because I have no spells that do
Well,
radiant
no,
damage.
okay, so it's not like it's super effective. It's just it's definitely not resistant to it, right? Okay, but yeah, I think mechanically you have a couple of things in your kit that require the enemy to be a fiend, so that's why I'm telling you. Specifically, it's your weapon. I got you, bro.
Corruption.
It's the disruption, yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that was just for undead. Either one, Natasha's not gonna run.
No,
5, 10, 15.
knew that was coming.
Wait, can I have my horse for this? And I'll tell him to go away after.
Yes,
Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta, and I'll unmount the horse and be like, "Atta girl, Annabelle, get out of here." I'm not like
fine.
that, obviously, as
Yeah,
we know.
cool. Okay, so Natasha very quietly says, "Run." And yes, you're off the horse.
And I suppose that there's no way for us to get an advantage.
One cannot flank a creature this big.
That's
You're
fine.
attacking its roots and its knees.
I'm gonna bonus action so that a hawk comes forward from the woods.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it with my mace, and I'm going to use my reaction to give myself
Can you just
advantage.
ping where you want the orc?
Let's do it here, because this way I can still give, like, advantage to anyone from behind. Yeah.
The radius
There?
is still 30?
There is perfect. Let me just check the radius. Yep. It catches. Yeah, okay.
If I give it an aura, do you guys see it, or just me? Do you see a yellow aura around it?
No. I do not.
Okay. Or is P? How about now?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Great. Okay, cool. That's the radius.
There's
Sick.
a 12 hit.
Sorry, does a 12 hit? No.
Really?
Ah,
No.
I'm just assuming, like, this is a massive, huge creature.
Oh, you hit
Like,
it, but it's like because you've like thumped its kneecap. It's too well armored. Your blow does nothing to it.
Natasha struggles to pull the mace out, but then
Okay.
that's my turn.
Cool. It'll take a legendary reaction. Legendary action, I should say. To make a. Oh, it stares down at Natasha. Make a wisdom save, Natasha. +4 because you are next to Torin.
33.
doesn't even matter.
33.
No.
31.
27 plus 4. 31.
31.
That's a success.
I look back at it.
As it blasts you with psychic energy, you take 16 psychic damage.
What was it trying to do?
It's trying to terrorize your mind. It locks eyes with you and it glares, and it makes some sort of telekinetic connection with you. Your brain feels pain, but nothing more. Maybe Natasha was too stupid to understand what it was doing. I don't know. Kiavo,
I've
you're
hurt
up.
more when I've been in my period, so I'm not sure what this
Lovely.
creature's trying to get at.
That's definitely where the pain is at. Honest, same place.
Cramps!
Kiavo, you're up.
So this thing has sort of a tree-like appearance with roots and everything in some way, yes?
Yes, Kiavo being you, go ahead and give me a religion check. Or if you prefer, an intelligence nature check.
Religion is 20.
Cool, okay. So yeah, you notice that this creature is a fiend. So you can assume that it cannot be frightened or charmed. Okay? It also appears to have some psychic prowess. And it's regenning health, right? And it's wooden. So
It's wooden, yes.
well,
that's
it's
exactly
built
what
of
I wanted to
roots,
hear.
right? Okay, yeah.
Okay, and I shall raise my hands to fire out what would normally have been a lightning bolt, but it isn't lightning. So this is going to be, instead of just crackling lightning shooting out, it's going to be horrendously sparking fire.
Okay.
That is a shifted lightning bolt. That's going to be a dex save thing.
That's a 4.
That well and truly fails.
It's not good at dex
that's
saves.
28 fire damage.
Okay, so you notice as the flames sort of hit it, they don't take. It doesn't burn naturally. You get that maybe its bark-like skin is not truly wood. However, every time it's been attacking, it's been healing. You notice that its regeneration seems to be somewhat stilted.
And I'm guessing I would.
It didn't do bonus damage.
I'm guessing Kiavo would know though that from like reading up about trolls and stuff that this would be kind of
It's
something
nothing
like
like
that,
a troll, but you get the idea that
The regeneration's
maybe
kind of similar.
some of
Yeah.
its healing effects may be curbed by fire, and you can yell that to other people.
I'll relay the fire thing and I'll say I'll try to keep it shut down as long as I can.
Okay, cool. And does that conclude your turn? Yes, you used a bonus action
Aye.
to turn its fire damage. Sebastian, you're up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a few steps and get in this aura.
Yep.
And then...
Mechanically, by the way, the aura does nothing until Bruno says so.
Yes, my
Okay.
way. But it also gives me advantage on wisdom saving throws.
What?
Doesn't it?
What?
No, on
Only gives you
perception
advantage
check.
perception
Oh, on
checks.
perception check. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Okay, the creature's 50 foot tall. It's quite easy to see, but you've got advantage on seeing it just in case.
I don't know what demons are capable of.
Yes, if a small creature crawls up its arm, you'll see it. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I'm gonna cast Melf's Minute Meteor.
Woo! I've wanted to see you use that spell for so long.
Yeah, so like a couple of like rocks on the ground like levitate and like start glowing red as they circulate around me. I don't know if I can then use my bonus
as
action
part of the
each
cast.
turn.
No, you don't use a bonus action this turn. It's just as part of the cast, you get to make an attack with it.
Oh, okay, right. And then every other turn.
When you cast a spell and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors.
Yes.
So please, can you put a thing above your head that says 6?
Yeah.
So I'll do it. I'll just put 6 on the blue.
Okay.
Oh, that's 7. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll send out 2 of those rocks go flying at his big fat head.
Oh, okay.
And that's
2 attacks.
4d6.
Oh, it's a dex save, isn't it? It's a dex save, isn't it?
It
No,
is a
it's 2 instances of 2d6, Josh. It's really important to make that differential, right?
Okay.
So the dex saves are a 10
Yep.
and a 14, which are both fails, correct?
They are.
So go ahead, give me 2d6 twice of fire damage.
So the first one's 11,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one is awful. is 3.
Cool. You don't have element for the depth, do you? No.
I don't.
Okay, any bonus action? No, you don't get to do those, do you? Okay, cool. Henning, you're up.
Exciting. I am going to. I know this may somewhat frustrate Torin's Channel Divinity, but I'm going to run up here. Oh, wrong tool.
Oh, I never
While
ended
these
up.
two
I
are-
never ended
didn't
up
use
using
it.
I know, but it might make it less useful to you in the future or whatever.
I
But
see,
I'm
I
going
see.
to run up here, especially seeing Natasha fighting off a little bit of perhaps mental difficulties. I don't know exactly what they were going to be, but while you're both next to each other and I can double cast this touch spell, I shall cast Heroism on the both of you.
Oh.
So Heroism is a touch, but
I did
can
not
cast
know
on 2
you could
people.
upcast it. Okay, that's
yeah,
disgusting.
it's extra people. So Heroism on both of you, that's 4 temp HP at, I think it's the beginnings. At the start of each of your turns, 4 temp HP, and you are immune to Frightened. And then I will move back 5 feet. That's all
It'll
I got.
take an opportunity attack.
Reach, I suppose.
Yes, I'm afraid it does have reach.
But I have I have now left its reach.
Oh, that's a point actually. I don't have a fucking ruler. How far away from the dot are you? I don't know why I don't have the measuring tool anymore. It's just
Well,
gone.
from the edge of the thing, I'm
About
2
10
squares
feet.
from the edge of the.
Right, okay, no, you have not moved out of its reach yet.
Okay, I mean that's all the movement I have.
Great.
And I'm not gonna.
So it will not take an
anything
opportunity
else
attack.
come up. Okay, that's just all I can do.
Cool.
You guys got to stay in this, so pull that weed.
Torin, you're up.
I will take my 4 temp HP. And I will have another couple of big whacks at it, hopefully.
Okay. Bruno, can I confirm, you need to use a reaction, right, for the hawk?
Yes, but I have used it on myself. That's why I rolled with advantage.
Until his turn comes up again, and then...
Oh, you used it on yourself. I see. Right, okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay,
So
I
that'll be
missed that
18
bit. Yeah. An 18 will
for
hit.
the first hit. For 14 slashing and another 19 radiant damage.
Now that's a hit. Was that a second level spell slot?
That was a second level spell slot, so
Okay.
those are all done. And I'll swing at it again. Only a 14 this time.
Unfortunately, that will do nothing.
Okay.
And the second reach your turn.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I need a wisdom
Actually,
save from.
sorry. I'm just going to, for the hell of it, I will. I should probably save those. I will use Channel Divinity to invoke the Peerless Athlete boon.
Brilliant. Okay. Cool. I need a wisdom save from Henrik, Natasha, and Torin, all with the +4 from... Well, obviously yours is automatic, but +4 from Torin. It is 10 feet of range, right, from you?
Yes, 10 feet of range.
Yeah, okay, cool. So that's a 23 for Henrik, a 20 for Natasha.
And a 24 for
In fact, I
Torin.
didn't need the saving throw from either of you two. It is only from Henrik, as you begin to feel that perhaps it's attempting to instill fear inside you. Heroism is vile. Okay. It's then going to smash the ground. Henrik, you decided you were 10 feet from the line, is that correct?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I
Loving
mean,
this for you.
yeah.
Can I now have a dex save from all three of you, please? Again, with the +4 if relevant.
Mm-hmm. 25 from
12.
Torin.
Okay, so if you got below a 16, you will take 12 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. If you got above, you will take half, which is 6 bludgeoning damage. Torin and Joe, sorry, brain won't work. I need a concentration check, please.
Right.
Yes.
I'm good.
Nat 20.
Great. That's a time for that. Cool, and if you are prone, you are prone. Who's prone?
I think both of them.
Great,
Yeah.
okay. With advantage, it shall attack Natasha. 27 to hit. As one of its... It just sort of lets out a light from one of its branches. 22 force damage to you. Natasha, you're not concentrating on anything, are you? No, cool. And then the second one is going to go at Torin, who hit it really hard, and it didn't like that. You're not prone, Torin, correct?
I am not prone, that's correct.
Okay, that is a 27 to hit you.
That'll hit me.
I'm rolling like a beast. 21 force damage. Natasha, you're up.
Okay, so I get 4 temp HP at the start of my turn.
You do.
And then, the situation's a bit dire.
It might get dire.
I will strike it.
Yes.
Okay.
15 to hit?
Miss.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Is that advantage?
What do I get advantage?
Only if you use your
the
own
hawk.
reaction.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
no.
gonna save it for someone who can actually hit. And I'll probably give you my Mace of Disruption as well, to be honest. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. Like, she doesn't
Torin
have
needs a
strength.
dex weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carry on.
Well-
I think I probably hit as well as you did.
Bonus action?
Well, faced with this, knowing she won't be able to
I mean,
strike
I've
it.
been hitting pretty decently, so if you want to use the reaction for yourself. Torin doesn't mind. Neither do I.
Alright, I'll do that.
It is a lot of extra damage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that
Moving
one
on. I am going
Bonus
to
action.
bonus action. Who's the bloodiest among us?
You're the only one who's even sort of in vague trouble.
I'm at 43 of 78.
Oh, lol, this
I
is
should
funny.
Probably.
I'm just healing with myself then.
You're gonna... Okay, cool.
What did you suggest?
I thought you were gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at some point in the fight.
I can, but I will.
Shit!
No, I can do that, but I'll be dead by next turn.
You'll be fine. You'll all be dead. Don't worry, I've got this. Cool. The second creature turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It stares at Sebastian and fixes eyes with him. I need a Constitution saving throw, please. Legendary action, by the way. Josh? Hello? Ah, I see you're having mic problems. Huh? Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I got an 18.
An 18 is a fail, I'm afraid. You will take 11 necrotic damage as a beam of red light wraps around your throat and attempts to strangle you. unlike Torin, you're not on a horse, so you'll be moved forward 10 feet towards it.
What is
Be
the
pulled.
save?
20.
Oh, so unless I rolled a net 20, that was...
Or you get close enough to Torin. Yeah, true. Kiavo, it's your turn.
I'm going to do exactly the same as last time round.
Okay,
And,
it makes its dex save. It gets an 11.
well, that is a fail for 35 fire damage.
Nice. Does that conclude your turn?
That will be me.
Okay. Legendary action, it looks to Hennick and asks for a wisdom save. With the +4 bonus. An 11 is a fail, I'm afraid.
Well, it's 15, but still.
15? 15 is a fail. You will take 26 psychic damage, and you are frightened of the beast.
Okay.
Wait, are you a stout
Concentration
halfling?
check. I am.
Do you have advantage against being frightened? Is that not a halfling
do.
thing?
Apparently.
Damn.
So.
Yeah, so
roll the-
go ahead
oh,
and make
no,
a second roll.
Yeah. Wisdom, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
wisdom.
worse.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was worse.
But it is worth checking. So you are frightened of the beast and take 26 psychic damage.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
So I need to do a concentration check for the.
Yeah, and whilst frightened this way, your movement speed is reduced to 0.
That's a weird version of frightened. Which
No, it's not.
makes-
It's not a version of frightened. It's while you are frightened, you are also have your movement speed reduced to 0, as it seizes your mind in terror.
Anyway, my.
That's a success.
That's
Nice.
actually okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
arrows are still there. But yeah, cool.
Okay, Sebastian, Mr. Belmont, you're up.
Okay. So... I don't know if I'll help with those legendary actions, but I'm going to mirror image, just on the off chance that it does.
Oh.
Um,
Its legendary action that it keeps taking is a targeted ability, but its attacks are not.
right, but even if the targeted ability has to pick the right one.
Right, okay, what, even if it's a saving throw? I thought it was just an attack roll.
Well,
I'll
you
read
have to see the creature to make it make a saving
I'll
throw,
read
right?
it. I'll read it. You carry on with your turn. You're going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay, yeah, so I'm casting mirror image.
Yeah,
and
so Josh,
then-
I'm going to clarify. It says targets you with an attack. Okay? So if it's a saving throw, it's not an attack. We had this discussion before about something else. But that's fine, because most of what it's been doing to you is actually an attack. So carry on.
And then I'll bonus action send another couple of molten rocks his way.
2 dex saves.
Yes.
Okay. The first one is a 12, and the second one is a natural 1. Let's just put you down to 2. Okay.
So that's 8 fire damage.
Yeah.
And then
It is wounded.
And then 9 fire damage.
Okay, nice. It is wounded. Hennick, you're up.
Well, okay.
Just to clarify, I know your speed's 0, but I will let you get up from prone. Just not
oh.
then. Right, not then move. I think that makes
That's
sense.
up to you.
Like, logically.
That's up to you. in
Because
terms
being
of
prone
the
uses
attack
half your
on me.
movement speed, and half of 0 is 0, right?
Right, yeah, I should not be able to get up on that.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't need
yeah.
it for me, but I mean to do anything. But
It
obviously
doesn't
makes
actually
it
make
easier
any
to hurt
difference,
me.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that I'm gonna do since I'm here is attempt to make a loud noise over it again and try to shatter it once
Okay.
more.
James, do you want to change
Constitution
your...
Nat 1 on the con save.
Okay,
Delay.
Do I want to change?
I was just going to ask you to change what you just changed. On your
I've already
roll.
done it. Yeah.
So I think that came through. I actually hit the cast button this time. 18 thunder damage.
Nice. Cool.
And anybody need to be shoved anywhere? I don't think so.
Probably not. Unless you can shove yourself.
I can't. So
Sucks.
so I'm good.
It'll take its final legendary action to make an attack on Natasha. That is a 13 to hit. which I assume
Nice.
misses. Yeah, and it's Torin, you're up.
Okay, I have a question.
Mhm.
Can I retcon my previous channel divinity and use it for something else?
If you wish.
Yeah, I didn't realize I even had the ability to do this, but I'm going to harness divine power instead to give me a spell slot back.
Yeah,
A level 2 one, which will be infinitely more helpful, I think.
I can't mark it as wounded. You'll have to just remember it's wounded. Carry on.
And so I just wanted to clarify, I can cast a level 2 spell and a level 1 spell in the same turn?
No.
Or is it 3 and 1?
3 and 1 if the third
Gotcha.
is an action and the first is a bonus.
Got you. So in that case...
You can smite and cast a spell if you wish, provided it's a bonus action.
Yeah. I was gonna Guiding Bolt to give Natasha advantage, but I probably have to make it with a disadvantage as
You
it is
would.
a ranged attack, yeah.
You would.
So in that case, I'm just gonna whack at it again.
Wicked. Go ahead and whack.
I'm gonna have to.
Can I just
19.
ask, Jamal? You said that the optimal use of your abilities is to haste Torin when I was playing the fucking character, but as soon as Rico plays it, he don't get no fucking haste.
No, true. I'm just trying. I mean, here's the thing, right? I could.
Yeah, I
Haste, or
yeah,
I can
and then
burn.
yeah, but so can Sebastian. He's throwing fire at it every round.
Right. Okay.
Rico, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to just amuse me.
19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
So that'll be 11 slashing.
Yeah.
Do something good. 12 radiant.
Yep.
And damn, I can't hit that second attack.
No, you can't. Not with that.
You can guiding bolt it, by the way, or whatever you want it to do, because you could just back up 5 feet, and you won't leave for opportunity attack, but you're out of 5 feet for.
That is
attack
clever.
range.
That is true.
Just
Because of
I
But I
reach.
already, but I,
That's
but I
a
already
really weird
attacked.
abuse
yeah,
of
I'm
the
not telling-
enemy's mechanic, isn't it? Really cool.
Yes, and I'm not telling you to change it right now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love that.
I feel like we need all the help we can get here.
Yeah,
so-
100%.
Do you? It's wounded. Are any
I
of
don't
you
know.
wounded?
That's true. That's true.
Let's see whether we can change that. It's its turn.
Worse for wear.
First thing I need is the dex save from everybody in
Oh,
range.
sorry. I guess with another level 1 spell slot, I'm going to bonus action.
You have already used your bonus action to harvest divine power.
But I wanted that to happen on the previous turn. At the
Oh,
end
I
of
see.
that.
It was a retcon. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Right.
What are you doing
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
bonus action?
I'm gonna try to cast Compel Duel, and I'll sort of say, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?"
It
And
is
he'll have to
im-
make a Wisdom saving throw.
I will make the wisdom save, but it is immune to that effect. I'm afraid.
Oh, bastard.
You'll notice that pretty quickly. It can't be compelled to do anything.
Fair enough.
Mind altering effects, if you prefer. Let's not skip its turn. That would make the fight very easy, wouldn't it? So I need a dex save from Natasha, Hennick, and Torin.
15.
Anybody who
Or
got
plus four.
below a 16 will take 11 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. If you got above a 16, you will take half the damage, which is 5 bludgeoning damage.
So I think
concentration
Natasha
check,
passed that.
please, for both of you.
Maybe.
I got an 11 and I added your.
Oh,
additional
I
save.
see.
okay.
I see. Then
Um,
I'm also knocked prone then, and I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hennick has dropped heroism, I think. Is that correct?
No.
Oh no, because you've got the
we
plus
already-
4.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. Do I have?
Because you've
do I
got the
have
plus
that?
4. Yeah, cool. That's great. So you both maintain concentration. However, Hennick, were you knocked prone? No. Who was knocked prone?
No, I only took the 5 damage.
Natasha was knocked prone, correct? Was somebody
Yeah,
knocked
sorry,
prone?
I'm
Yes.
waving with my head.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
was.
absolutely no use to me. How many screens do you think I have? Cool. So it will attack Natasha with advantage. That is
Hold
a
on,
28
do I-
to hit.
Do I fall off the horse?
No, what? Hold on. Rico, go.
Sorry, did I fall off the horse?
I don't know, did you?
I guess I'm knocked prone.
Oh, yes, knocked off horse. Hennick, what does it do instead? And no, it cannot prostrate itself in you.
It probably can't be. This may not even be able to happen to it, but I almost never get a chance to notice when something is attacking with advantage.
Okay, yeah.
And so we use my down to earth ability. It instead has to make a charisma saving throw,
Yep, it will do so.
and it probably can't be prone, but
Yes. If it was prone, it would be like you guys would all be dead
yeah.
as it laid upon you. But it will get a 12.
Okay, so it will take 8 psychic damage.
Cool. It's immune to psychic
But
damage.
unfortunately, its inability to be prone means it won't actually get any. Won't remove its advantage.
So it's sort of it doesn't lay prone. It is immune to psychic damage, but it does sort of I like you, little one. And it will not take the attack. So it did a something. It'll then take a second attack with advantage on Natasha. And I don't think you can do it twice, right?
No, it's reaction.
Cool. So that will be a 28 to hit. Oof. Dealing 22 force damage.
Oof.
And that will conclude its turn. Natasha, you are up. Are you up?
Yeah.
That's good. I think. Is it? I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna channel divinity to heal myself for 20 HP,
Okay.
which won't take me to half.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to bonus action myself with a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Okay, first of all, Cure Wounds is an action.
Oh shit!
Healing.
I
word.
will do it with a healing word. So I'm just gonna re-roll that so it's easier. So another 18 hit points.
Okay, and everybody in never mind.
Nope,
Wrong one. Cool. Does that conclude your turn?
that's my turn.
Okay, it'll take a legendary action to stare you down. Make a constitution saving throw, please, Natasha.
13.
You will take 30 necrotic damage
Wow, this thing's really keen on killing me.
as it locks minds with you. Not really, it's just you're prone, so it looks like you look like a special. Or you were prone.
Oh, I would
So
have
you look-
stood up.
No, I know, but you look like a pretty target. Cool. Kiavo, you're up.
It's interesting. You did mention haste, but this thing can't make dex saves for shit, and my chance of holding Constitution if I get hit is low. So I'm gonna once again make him make a dex save for
I
fire
wasn't telling
damage.
you what to do. I just thought it was hilarious that you hasted the fucking character when the DM was playing it. But as soon as the player's playing it, you don't give them haste. It gets a 3 on its dex
It
save.
depended
Give me the
on the
fire damage.
situation,
I get
you
it.
know
I get
that.
it.
That's 21 fire damage.
Yeah,
Ooh.
cool. It doesn't like that.
I hope it doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's you.
yeah.
It's going to take a legendary action. You got it. It's going to ask Diablo for a wisdom save.
That's 16. Do I get the D4 on that?
What? What D4?
The blessed D4, or is that gone now?
Who the fuck has bless? No one's used bless this fight.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I know I got a D4 from something before, and I wanted to make
You
sure.
no, it's not a D4. If you're in range of, if you're 10 feet away from
Oh,
Torin, you
yeah,
get
right,
you
okay.
get a paladin
You're
buff.
buff for
If
it.
you're 10 feet away from Torin, you'll be dead by now.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
take 31 psychic damage and be frightened of the creature as you notice it heal with the magic of your mind. So just a heads up, obviously, I don't know if you've noticed. It has still been, I don't know if I've mentioned, it is still healing when it hits you. It's just not healing on its turn with regenerate. I probably should have stated that, like, the fire is only preventing its regen on its turn, okay?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe I didn't make that clear, so I'm just making
No,
sure
you
I'm making it clear now.
definitely did, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Sebastian, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action send those last 2 rocks his
Okay.
way.
I've removed those from your character.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, sorry, you're waiting on me. 2 dex saves. 17. 8. What happens on a success?
Take half.
Okay, cool. So roll me a 2d, whatever it is.
So that's 2. He'll take half. So that's 1.
Yeah.
I'm glad we agree that that's the one he's taking half.
Well, he made the save on the first one, and he failed the save on the second. So
Sure.
that's just simply how it is. Yep. go
Not
ahead.
any better. That's 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's obliterated. He hasn't
And
noticed.
then I'm
But
gonna
you're
use-
removing his regeneration. Go on.
And then I'm going to use my action to cast it again.
Nice.
2 more deck saves.
Yeah, that is how that works, actually. You're right.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Yep.
And a 3.
Okay. So the first one that's halved is 4, so half to 2.
Yep.
And then the second one is...
Josh, I've just found something. Next time, go and find that. You see that? I've got Melf's minute meteor charges on your character token.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's cool. There's a 6, a 5, and a 4. You can go find them.
Okay,
Cool.
So the second one's 10 fire damage.
Okay, so that's 12 overall. Yep, cool. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
It'll take its last legendary action, I think, to ask you to make a wisdom save, Sebastian.
I'm gonna lucky that. Oh, not 20, 24.
Cool. You will take 16 psychic damage. You are not frightened. Henrik, you're up.
Am I still frightened? It frightened me at one point,
End of the
and I never
target's
knew if there
next
was another
turn.
save or.
No, it ended at the end of your last turn.
Okay. Well then, I don't know that it matters. Just, I really would like to get out of here without being hit.
Can imagine.
Yeah.
You
But
can-
I don't know where I can. The problem is, like, I want to be near where I can see everybody and be in range of everybody anyway, and there's not cover that's going to help me at that distance.
He couldn't hop
I
on
will-
Tamarind, could he?
You want the 3-foot halfling to hop on the warhorse?
I
Would you like to cast jump?
the horse
Like
down.
the 10-foot tall horse, basically, yeah.
Pull the horse down into the ground. Yes, no. Cool. You can move if you wish, but if not, you'll. It hasn't really
now,
made a huge amount of difference to you, I don't think. Oh,
I'm going
yeah,
to. Everybody, just to let me know if you think we need like a break or something. There's no shame in that. Because I could try to keep it occupied for a bit, but we ain't getting away altogether. But then I will shatter it once more.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Third level.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't cast Shadow once when I was playing your character. This is taking me for a loop.
It's the only really damaging thing I have.
Yeah, I threw sharpshooted rocks in it, and missed a
Oh,
lot.
shit roll.
It's got a 24 on the con save, so it's 4, 5,
Well, it's
4
not worth
thunder damage.
Not, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Fucking third level garbage.
Jeez. 4-1.
Yeah.
Any bonus
Anybody
action?
want a very, very... No, I can't do that anyway. In this campaign, I guess I could do a healing word if anybody really wants it. I was kind of saving it for
I wouldn't.
dire
Yeah,
circumstances.
it doesn't look like
Yeah,
anybody
I'm
is
good.
going to be particularly helped by it. I'll put it like that.
No, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, fuck it. I'm where I am.
Yep. Torin, you're up. Can I just check, Joe, that nobody's inspired, are they? I haven't, because you've got the thing where they can pass it on. Did that happen or not?
Yeah. No, and Torin used the
I
full
used
roll
mine.
of it.
Use the full roll. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Sorry, Torin, go on. I can never remember why it rolls on. I just know it does roll on sometimes.
So that'll be an 11, which I imagine misses, and a 21.
You are keeping up your usual 1 hit per turn, which is doing wonders for your spell
I
slots.
will use my reaction to give you advantage on that 11.
On the 11?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll say that that's the 21 that hits. So go ahead and give me damage.
So that's 12
Yeah.
slashing plus... Oh shit, how do I take one away? There it is. 14 radiant,
Oh, okay.
which is a very good roll.
It is severely wounded.
And then I get advantage on the 11, so I'm just rolling another straight.
No. That was the advantage on the 11, so for the 21. Now make a
So
straight
now-
roll for your second
Now
attack.
make a straight roll. Gotcha. An 11.
Justice for the Titan.
Poetic justice.
Uh,
And that's it.
Cool. Okay. I need a dex save from the 3 of you, as per usual, as it used its bonus action first. Titanic smash.
20.
Below a 16, you will take 15 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. Above a 16, you will take 7. Do add the 4 from Torin.
So with the 4, it's exactly 16.
Great,
which
that's a
way is it?
pass. You're fine.
Okay.
You take half.
Oh,
And a concentration, you don't have a
And the
concentration, do you?
full was how much? 7 or 14?
The full is 15 damage.
15 damage.
Okay, and you are knocked
I
prone.
feel- Not prone again.
Another
Right.
Con check. Con's okay.
Cool.
Concentration.
Torin, also a concentration check, please.
I've been succeeding on those, by the way, so I hope you
Seven
guys are
each.
still taking your 4 temp HP each turn.
Yeah. Did you succeed?
Oh, actually,
Rico?
I didn't. 17 was the roll.
Great. Okay, yes, you would have added it to that previous turn, okay? Cool. He then is going to attempt to smash some people. So that is a 20 to hit Chiavo.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You'll take 17 force damage.
Well, that'll knock me on my ass.
And then that's a 23 to hit Natasha. Oh, sorry. That's an advantage, isn't it?
Why would it be with advantage?
No, she's not.
Oh, you're
prone,
not
I'm
the Torin's prone. Okay, cool. So it's a 23 to hit you.
It does hit.
Okay. That is 24 psychic force damage.
Natasha drops to the floor and
Okay.
dies.
Well, she goes unconscious. Let's be real here. Cool. Natasha, go ahead and make a death save for me. Ow, shit, tits.
First one of the campaign.
Ooh. Nat 20. Up right away.
Close.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Kiava, make a death save.
Nat 20.
Close.
Not quite 20.
Sebastian, make a wisdom saving. Sorry, a Constitution saving throw.
Gonna look at that. Nat 20.
Nice. You'll take 10 necrotic damage, and he regains a little bit of health.
Love that for me.
Sebastian, you're up.
Okay, I am going to use my last 3rd level spell slot to cast Ataxia.
Okay. On.
On Natasha's dead corpse. What do you think on?
I don't know if you're casting it on you or if you're casting on it.
No, I'm casting it on it. I would
Okay,
not
cool.
give myself remove curse.
You never know. You might have got. I don't know. There's some cool self-targeted ones like Cone of Cold and shit. You could kill Natasha off good.
Thank you for that.
Well, most very welcome.
Okay. That's 42, which is... Ooh.
Fireball?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's fine. You can put it far enough back. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, you kill Torin.
Yeah. As I
I am
always-
resistant to fire.
Yeah. In all fairness, look at this fireball, right? It's on its head. That's it.
Yeah, so the rocks that are floating around me, like another one floats up, and instead of just like growing like molten, it just like drips lava and expands. And
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Just wait a second. Sorry, stream. I have to refresh Roll20. I had no ruler, but now I've got erratic music, no ruler, and the monsters moving up and down like this, constantly having a little fit on the screen. Okay, we're good. Sorry. You wanted I got 3 dex saves. The best was an 11, and the worst was a 6. Give me some fire damage.
I don't know how many die I'm rolling. I've never cast Fireball before.
It's 8d6, I think.
Yep. So basically, I need a 12d6.
But the 2 and 2 separate or together?
Not necessarily. It doesn't actually matter.
45 fire damage.
Nice. That is a big fucking hit. It is hurting. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I already did the meteoroids, right?
You did. That was included in the 12d6. Okay. It's gonna do a nice.
I think I've only got 2 left, right?
Okay. Yeah, you are the one who's meant to be updating them.
Okay. I have 6 left.
No, you have 2. I think you have 2 actually. You are correct.
I've done it. Okay. Legendary action. It's third. It's going to attack you. What does it need to do? Roll a d4, or you roll a d4. You need to roll a 6 or higher on a d20.
Okay. There's a 10.
Okay, so one of your... Oh, do they have an armor class?
I don't think so.
I think they do. I think you can still miss them.
Let's see, 420.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
10 plus your dex modifier. So
Yeah,
it's
so,
13.
yeah.
Okay, so it was a hit. Yeah, so one of your duplicates disappears. Hennick, you're up.
Natasha, get back up with us. You've healed us enough times. We can do it to you. And that's a 11 HP to Natasha.
Yep.
You should be back awake. And I shall then try to punch this thing out with the Ring of the Ram.
Okay, cool. Can I just confirm, Natasha, does your hawk drop when you go unconscious? Until you're incapacitated. Yes, it does.
Indeed.
Okay, sorry. Ring of the Ram, go ahead. Ram it.
I rolled it as... Oh, fuck. 11.
An 11 will miss, I'm afraid.
Ram it.
Shit. Alright, well, so be it. That's me.
Torin, you're up.
Oh, okay, let's see here. I mean, shit, if it's severely wounded.
Well, yes, it's below a quarter, but a quarter of what, right?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do instead? is
You
I'm
guys
gonna
have
take
done a
page
lot
out
of damage.
I'm gonna take a page out of Joe Dai's book and move back. I'll stand up, sorry, from
Yeah.
the prone position, take a step back, and I will fire off a guiding bolt at it that'll hopefully hit.
Okay.
It might. 24
Mm-hmm.
for 22 radiant damage.
Nice.
Almost max roll.
Yep. It doesn't like that.
As a beam of light rockets out of Torin's mouth and lights it up. And yeah,
Nice.
I'll turn to Natasha, who's awake at this point, I hope, and sort of say, "Swing away, Natasha."
Huh?
Oh, does that conclude your turn, Torin?
And that concludes my turn.
Okay, cool.
Actually, maybe I should move back up now.
That will give it its turn. So everybody in range, Natasha, Hennick, Torin. That dex save again.
Ugh.
There's 11 bludgeoning
Okay.
damage. Hennick, you will take the full 11 and be knocked prone. Natasha will also take the full 11 and be knocked prone
Knocked back out.
and unconscious. And Torin, you succeeded, so you will take 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 it is.
Your
did
con
I-
saves
no.
to maintain concentration are nuts.
I know. I haven't really thought about it. How does the heroism's temp HP? You can't have temp when you have 0 regular HP.
Correct. So temp HP can't bring somebody up, I don't believe.
Right. Yeah, I doubted it,
Is
but
there-
I never thought about it.
The heroism still up though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's...
Oh, I thought it went down.
No, his concentration checks have been absolutely absurd.
Then I'm
No,
actually
gonna
knocked
go
down.
soon.
Why would you not be down?
Because then I got 4 temporary hit
But
points
you
on my
didn't,
turn.
because you were unconscious.
It wasn't.
Oh.
It wasn't your turn.
You were unconscious on your turn.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
she dies.
You were unconscious on your turn, healed in between your turns, came back to your turn, you were still unconscious. Right, so it's, yeah, unfortunately that's how that works.
Wait,
Oh.
no, he would have gotten it on the round that he healed, I thought.
You get the
That was 2
heroism
rounds
HP
ago.
on your own
We're not
turn.
going 2 rounds backwards.
That was 2. I thought that was the last round.
Last round, Bruno was unconscious. He made a death save. He got an 18.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the point. You are prone, is that correct, Mr. Torin? No,
No.
you are not prone. Sorry, Hennick is prone, is that correct?
I am.
Yeah, okay, so it's going to roll
So
up to you
say
with
goodbye
advantage.
to
A little field.
That's a 17 to hit you.
Well, I could. Can I use this on myself? I wrote the feature. I don't know why.
You can try and negate the advantage, but I will tell you for free,
But it
it's
doesn't
not
work,
going
right.
to stop attacking a second time. I gave it you on the once,
Right.
so that you could
No,
discover
no,
it was
no.
immune to psychic damage and couldn't be prone.
But I could.
You can still
well,
revive it if
yeah,
you wish.
Right. That's still gonna. It's worth it because otherwise I'll be down. So I'll yeah.
Okay. And who are you giving advantage to?
Torin.
Give advantage to Torin. Okay, unfortunately, it is still going to hit you. That's 24 force damage.
Going out.
Okay, and the second one, it will fire at Torin. Torin, that's a 16 to hit you, which will miss, correct?
Correct.
Natasha, death save, please.
Ooh.
That's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool. It'll take a legendary action. Torin, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh my god. Nat 1.
Okay, you are frightened of the creature. Oh,
I'm immune to frightened.
You are immune to frightened. Yeah, you're right. You will take 35
All the time.
psychic damage, though.
35
I think you might not be immune to being unconscious.
No.
You're not immune to frightened because of me, right?
Yes, correct.
He's unconscious.
Your own.
Not my own thing, no, it's from you.
Yeah,
No, but it's not
he's
anymore 'cause I'm
unconscious.
dead.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Right.
there's no heroism, but it's irrelevant because you're unconscious.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
knocked out.
your unconscious body is frightened. Kiavo, death save, please.
That's a success.
Nice.
Hey.
Sebastian, you're up, and as you look around, you can't help but notice that no one else is.
Uh-oh.
Is it time for Sebastian to leave and start a new life?
I don't know. Is it? It's severely wounded.
I could if the forest hadn't circled around us.
It was severely wounded before it got guiding bolted in the face.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, move them with me. And I'm going to bonus action cast my last 2 meteoroids.
Okay.
I don't know how to get rid of my thing. That's on me.
17, 19 on the deck saves.
Okay.
That's
so
2 successes, right?
It sure is. So that's 9,
Okay.
and then 8.
So that's 4 and 4. Okay.
And then I am going to use my last 2nd level spell slot and cast Absorption Shield in front of me.
You're gonna wait a whole round? Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on for what? I can't go
You're the
anywhere.
only person alive.
Yeah, but I can't go anywhere.
You can't do any more damage?
Well, I can, yeah, but you said he'd move
It
slowly.
looks on the brink of death.
Yeah, and I've got 5 health.
Okay.
So if I don't kill him, I'm dead.
Okay. Cool.
I need
that
some
conclude your turn?
protection there. Yeah.
It's got 1 legendary action left. It shall use it to attack. Because it can't make a... Can it make you make a save through that? I don't know. Well, it can't do that anyway. Okay, cool. That is a 25 to hit. So that's going to hit the wall, right?
Yes.
The wall will take 20 damage.
20 damage.
And Nick, I
that's
need a
fine.
death save, please.
It's got 5 left.
Yeah.
Torin,
Can you click those from in here, or is it just?
it's just a d20. You can roll it in roll 20 if you like. Torin, also a death save.
Fail.
Torin, a death save, please.
Sorry, it's coming, it's coming.
Okay.
Um, 17. I don't know why I added a 4.
Okay.
I guess I get the +4 from my paladin stuff too.
You do. It now brings us to the creature's turn.
Do I?
Oh yeah, I think yes, everyone else does.
Hold on. Let me read this.
Oh, actually, it might be if only when I'm conscious though, which I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, while you were conscious.
Yeah.
On all
Right, so if you were up and I was down, I would get it, but
Yes,
you never
indeed, that
get
is
it
correct.
Because you're down.
Okay, it is its turn. And the first thing it will do is stomp the ground.
Oh shit.
Josh, am I correct in thinking that you have a reaction that you can shield one person?
If I had my arcane ward up, but I don't.
Didn't you just cast
Oh no, I
Absorption
did.
Ward?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
just put up
Right.
absorption ward. So
You
that's-
notice that Natasha is on the brink of death.
Yeah, so I'll put the 4 shield, 4
A
damage
4
shield.
shield, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see how the roll is. It's not going to be enough. As it stomps down upon the 3 bodies at its feet. Each one of you will fail a death save.
No
Owen.
way.
Henrik and Natasha. It will then strike out at Sebastian again. Once. For 14, which will hit your absorption ward, is that correct?
Yeah, and I'll use my reaction to give it some
You
health
don't
back.
have a reaction. You've just
Oh,
used
yeah,
it to
you're
try
right.
and save
Oh,
Natasha.
yeah,
It'll
that's
take
right.
20 damage. It drops down. I need you to roll a d20 for me. To determine whether I hit your duplicate. It is an 8 or higher that you need.
The 10.
Then it will hit your duplicate. Incidentally, for 26 damage.
Jeez.
Yavo, I need a death save, please.
Yikes.
Sebastian, it's your turn.
Kill it.
I've only got first level spells. I'm gonna have to. And the only damaging one is Ataxia.
Do you have anything to make an
have
that has an attack
cantrips?
roll?
Just a cantrip, but I think it's smarter to just go with the.
Can't
Ataxia.
Ataxia have like 10 different options that don't do any damage?
No, it doesn't have a lot that's not damage. It
I'm
has.
just saying you have advantage on any attack roll. So if you have like
And a
select-
lot of these are attack rolls.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it was a save.
That's
or
up to
something.
you. Can I point out? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. You don't have those meteors, do you? You just haven't got rid of them. Okay,
I didn't know how to.
you just click it. Yeah, okay. Go on then. Make your decision.
It's an 8.
You've cast fucking levitate or something, haven't you?
I casted snare in front of me.
We
Again.
re-roll. I don't want snare on that list.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not gonna have a spell that doesn't even do anything.
Okay. That's magic missile.
Ma-
So
okay. Well, you can't physically not kill it. So please describe its grisly demise.
okay, so how fitting that's an Ataxia as well. So like Sebastian's seeing everyone's bodies on the ground, Natasha's bloody corpse.
Too soon.
Sorry, but it's the fact of the matter. Sebastian kind of drops on all fours, crying, seeing his friends so badly injured, so close to death, and all of a sudden, his eyes dilate, and this silvery mist kind of wraps his body as he floats up, and these 3 dark blue balls of energy appear around him, and they all fly singularly at him, bursting holes through his body. And then Sebastian comes back down. And
As it-
Sebastian doesn't have a way to bring anyone else up.
As it falls to the ground, I come to Natasha. As you feel your last breath slipping away. You don't have the ability to cast a spell or drink a potion, but is there anything Natasha would perhaps say in this moment before uttering her last breath?
I think Torin's the only one. Is Henrik dead as well?
Everybody in range is unconscious,
Yep.
apart from Sebastian.
And he doesn't.
But they're
really
knocked
have
down.
any-
They can hear.
And he doesn't have any healing. Shit. Okay.
Doesn't have healing.
Shit. So we're all dead. Okay. Natasha she'll kind of roll over and like look at. Okay, shit, I'm gonna cry. This is my first character death, so I'm slightly emotional. I'm sorry, guys. She's gonna look over at the rest of the party, and she's gonna say, "Even though our end is here, I am thankful for what we've done and for the lessons you taught me. And now that my soul, our souls, return to the thunder, let us hope that whatever good we aim to bring into this world is carried on by whoever's left." And she'll look over at Sebastian one last time before closing her eyes and thinking of the afterlife with Lathander that's gonna ensue.
As Natasha breathes her last breath, Sebastian, you're able to go to the pouches of your allies and slowly, set them up, pour healing potions down their throats. So it is only Natasha that we will.
You mean I shouldn't risk 3 attacks, Sears? To see if I can pick them up.
No, but
Okay, that's fine.
I will
think
very
Sebastian-
briefly just check before anything else. Do either of you two have an ability that brings people back from the dead if they have died recently?
Oh no.
No,
I
you don't have.
could
third level
have
spell slots.
prepared something for from a level 2.
Revivify's
but
level
I-
2?
I mean,
No,
like
it's 3.
No, it'd be like
Revivify.
yeah,
thought
Revivify's
Revivify
level
was
3.
2.
No, no, you don't have third level spell slots set. Okay, cool. I was just double checking before I.
Unless there's something that Tora knows from the Dragonborn
I don't think there is. I'm
lore
afraid.
that can.
As you all sort of lie there recuperating,
Well, I think like before I started putting potions in people's mouths, I would have like rushed over to Natasha since she's probably got like blood all over herself now, and he's probably like still crying and he's like shaking her body. He's like, "Hey, wake up!" And like, yeah. And then when he like realizes he can't do anything, but
her ribs
maybe
are crushed into her heart.
yeah, maybe the 2 healers could. That's when he'll rush over to those 2 and start
Of course.
pouring potions down their throats.
But eventually, as the group of you sit round, you do what you can, but there's no bringing Natasha back. And I'm afraid that is sort of where we're going to end session. So, in this situation, what we do is we will come to each of you and ask for your favorite moment of Natasha. I will come first to Bruno.
This is so embarrassing. My favorite moment is her death. I'm joking. I don't know. I quite like the fact that even though you kept saying like this is your life, like she needs to hate these people, I played her as like, maybe not. And I think even with Henrik, and it's fun. I'm a bit too emotional right now because this is my first character that ever died. So maybe not me right now.
Okay. Joe.
Yeah, I think I can't remember a specific one here and there. Let's see.
Not necessarily like a specific moment, but like perhaps your favorite thing about
Yeah.
Natasha. Like, we'll do.
I do think I liked the all the sort of like dumb dry jokes that like weren't not intended to land kind of stuff. Because it gave dimensionality to this sort of I'm helping people and not hurting people kind of. Otherwise that was like dimension 1, but then there's this other layer to it.
It gave it real nuance, yeah. That dry humor. Rico.
I'd have to say that my favorite part about Natasha was like her unwavering compassion just for like any and all, like from harboring some stray dogs and goats to showing compassion to this orc that was trying to kill us basically. I thought it was very fitting for the character. and Bruto played it through and through.
Didn't waver once. Jamal.
I think I'm gonna have to go with probably. I think it's fair to say the progression, really. Like starting out as this cleric with a friggin' ladle trying to bash people for zero
Started
damage.
with a frying pan, didn't she?
Frying pan, that was one. I thought it was a ladle. But no, my memory failed me. Yeah, it was a frying pan. Right. Yeah, trying to bash people with a
Ladle
frying
would've been
pan for
pretty
zero
good.
damage and be like, I really want to have a weapon. Can I have a mace, please?
Yeah, to swinging her mace of disruption in battle. Unfortunately, not doing very well at hitting with it, but it was there, you know. And Josh.
So I think one of my favorite moments with Natasha was probably when her and Sebastian, when we were trying to solve the mysterious murder of that gay guy.
Boring. Yeah, boring.
Yeah, and we went to that noble's house, and she was, but like,
The assistant, your
identity
assistant.
switched like mid conversation when we realized that we were there for the wrong pretend thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was just I really liked that stuff.
Yeah, I want to give a moment to remember the spade. Or shovel, sorry, I think it was. And to remember we seem to have been bamboozled.
Yeah,
of course.
However, for me, episode 2, Natasha packed a bandit off, or dragged a bandit along, I suppose, with you, and handed him over to a guard. And later on, you met this man who had fathered a daughter and left her, and she refound him, and he was trying to find his spirit and forgiveness. And that was such an echo of Natasha's personality in always believing the best. And she didn't just always believe the best in every other person, she believed the best in herself. I mean, she relentlessly ran into melee range, and in the end, yes, okay, it did punish her, but she took that blow for her friends. She took that blow for her allies, and she took that blow so nobody else had to. And I think that's what made it so beautiful.
It's kind of mad because like I healed myself for over 50 HP, but that's still
It's
I was
usually,
still the one
yeah,
that died.
it's very
Sad.
difficult to out-heal damage. Like, it's very difficult to, sadly, in 5th edition, to play that way. Well, I was going to give you and Torrent Bonded Soul, but I guess that's not happening right now.
I was
Ouch,
hoping that
sad
Torrent
moments.
could sort of like bond his soul and heal her for like, you know.
There may be, one day, a way to return Natasha to the land of the living. I'm sure that you will all do your best to at least see her body to a Temple of Lathander. But that decision will be made at a later date. However, we do also have to look at some of the brighter moments. We don't want to end on such sadness and such tragedy. So I will now ask you for your favourite moment from the session, and I will tell you that if you survived this combat, you are now level 7.
Wait to rub it in, James.
Let's go backwards. Josh, your MVP for the session.
You know, when we were doing this last fight, I was like, really? He's not that scary. Like, me and James had talked about it a lot before session, how I was very worried that he was going to kill one or all of us off. And as it was going, I was like, this isn't so bad. And then seemingly out of nowhere, I like blink and James is like, Josh, you're the only person alive. What do you do?
The damage numbers were very high.
Yeah.
So after a couple of hits, people were down, right? It was a race. It was a damage race. And without a nat 1, or I'm afraid to say it, Josh, I sent a message when I said he's severely wounded at the beginning of your turn. I put it in the Beldania channel that he had 13 HP.
I was trying to flash.
Oh no, I meant to send it at the end of his turn. So you did 8 damage with the meteors. You needed to do 5 damage to save Natasha's life. And you went for absorption wall. And we were just like...
Why do you say something instead of just writing it?
Because I didn't want to give the numbers away, right? And technically, you may well have rolled snare, right? You know, we didn't know what would happen in that moment. But there was that horrible... And I love that. Because it really, you played it exactly as your character would. So I'm not saying, oh my god, it's your fault Natasha's dead. Like, don't take it that way, right? Because there are lots of reasons Natasha's dead, right? But I just, yeah, I really, it was definitely, it got deadly very quickly. Going backwards, Jamal, I think, is next.
I have to go with trying to convince the orc, and how that was truly
Well, yeah, it had taken a whole lot more meaning at the end of the session, didn't it? Oof. We're meant to be keeping these cheerful, Jamal. Rico!
I was just super hyped to ride my horse, and it was really fun, like doing a little mountain combat. I had never done that before in a campaign, so
How long
really
before
fun.
you
I
have a
was also-
lance?
yeah, honestly,
Never. It's not.
I was also a
that's
little
right.
like incredulous as that to how Natasha and Cabo didn't want to stay on their horses, but I understand that they're
They-
not quite as
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
Joe?
So not. I'm just going to go with the note I wrote at the time, which was Sebastian's suggestion that Natasha help the orc by helping him die in combat. Which
I love that.
was funny, but also was like, we need all the sides of the conversation, right? And I think even Bruno as a player knew like where this was likely to go. He said as much, right? But like Natasha would not want to give into this inevitability of this, right? But so we need something as a play group to move that forward. It was just like, let's try, and it, like, you gotta help. This is helping him. I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, I really like that. A couple of moments for me. First of all, dual casting heroism on a creature that does frightened every single round within 5 feet was disgustingly strong, and it hadn't used that ability yet, so that was just
Didn't help.
mentally cool. It did. They didn't get feared once.
Oh, it helped, yeah.
But unfortunately, I loved your description of assassins as vermin that writhe and fight back. But my favorite moment of the session, I literally wrote this MVP at 1 minute 36 seconds into session, when Bruno turned to Torin and went, "You've been quiet recently." It fucking killed me. I just thought that was beautiful.
Oh shit!
Bruno,
How do I explain this?
it's hard to ask you for an MVP, but I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty shaken, so I don't really know what to say. I guess my MVPs are friends we made along the way.
Oh,
And so they should be. You and I will talk out of session as to what you want to do.
My twin sister, Tasha.
It is devastating that what did it was a nat 1 on a death save. That is real harsh. That's a hard take.
oh yeah.
And to
Yeah,
be fair,
when I rolled that 1, I knew.
in 5th
like, I
edition,
had a
that
feeling
is
I knew.
often the way that characters die. Is a nat 1 death save. Because otherwise you get 3 rounds, that's crazy. But it was, yeah. If you have any issues, please take them up with Miyago. He told me no one would die. Other than that, honestly, I had never killed a character before a month ago, and now I've killed 2, and it feels awful, but I do want to take a moment to just sort of appreciate the gravity from the players. Like, we really, we gave her her moment, and to Bruno for creating a character that is worth losing, right? It didn't not matter. It didn't, not affect us. It's devastating. It's because you created such a beautiful, fantastic character. So, with that note, we won't be raiding. We will be ending. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Catch you next session.
Goodbye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
we shall see you soon.